Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales of Terminus. Kind of Tales of Terminus adjacent. Due to GM burnout, I have taken over the feed, so to speak. And I decided I'm gonna run Curse of Strahd because it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite adventures, and oh, okay. It's one of my favorite adventures, and I wanted to share it with a bunch of folks. Unfortunately, we will not be joined by Emily tonight, mostly due to the fact that she is sick and not feeling great after the con. A little bit of con crud getting to everybody. But here we are, and we're doing it. Yeah, I don't have any other like announcements.
Chris, you
Yeah.
are on mute.
Really? You
No.
son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I did a whole thing. You son of a
Got him.
Got him.
That's just a taste of the hijinks we get into here at Hearthcoming Games.
Gee,
Jack
I
dies
wonder why
first.
Grace got burnt out. It's such an easygoing table of players.
How
Fucker.
did this happen?
Just
Hey, Lurker,
enduring
welcome in.
perpetual
Mama
mental
Geese.
assault
Hey guys,
and
I just wanted to
Strahd.
take a moment and say that I've just been really feeling it, with running D&D. I'm gonna have to step back for a little bit and let somebody else take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff planned, and a lot of we definitely have some characters planned tonight, that everyone has.
Definitely some characters. Oh.
I don't know how my character works.
I'm
Cool.
not
It's
prepared.
not like you had a full month to figure this out, and now we're starting a campaign.
Well,
This is the guy you're gonna bring to the campaign. You don't know. Okay. Well, we are.
it'll be fine.
It's totally fine.
We're
It's
just
fine.
gonna. I
We'll
think
just do it live.
we're just gonna get this over with, because these are perhaps some of the worst characters I've ever encountered, and everyone is
that's fine.
adamant about playing them for Curse of Strahd. And I love my friends. I love them dearly. But fuck me. All right, so let's get it started. You guys, this party of adventurers.
That is not how you start this stream, you son of a
Whoa.
bitch.
Time the
Oh, am I
fuck
missing
out.
something?
God.
You better.
Should we like?
You better get there.
Is there perhaps like a way we could just like
Like, jump into it?
Jump into it, bro. Hell yeah. I can't believe I forgot. I'm the one who makes one of the biggest deals about that, and I forgot to do it.
I'm sorry that I shouted.
It's okay. We're all here. We're excited.
I'm sorry I called you a bitch just now.
Hey, Kevin,
Um,
welcome in.
You guys are members of an elite adventuring group, a guild, so to speak, known as the Misfits. These guys are kind of just like for hire adventurers that work out of the city of Opal. And you guys are some of the newer members. You are led by a grung monk named Beepus. Beepus is about 2 feet tall. He is mostly a circle. Like imagine like a ball with spindly
It's
arms and
angry.
legs. And
The real Mike Wazowski type.
a real Mike Wazowski
Yeah.
type, except
The Mike
his face-
Wazowski sleeper build.
Yeah, except you know how like Mike Wazowski's face is like facing forward. Beavis's face is always perpetually up towards the sky. And that is Beepus. Your fearless leader. You guys are actually we're gonna start in a camp. You guys have camped on the side of the road on your way north. Your mission is to deliver a shipment of milk to a small frontier town called Usegi's Rest. This frontier town, they don't get a lot of supplies, so you guys are just kind of making a supply run. Very simple job. One of your earlier missions for the Misfits, and that's where we're going to begin. So let's just take a moment and let's see what everyone's doing around camp. So Nick, what is Algernon doing to set up for the evening, to get ready for camp? And describe him if you will. You can give your full name if you like, or not. Please don't.
Let me see here.
Oh no.
Algernon, Barnaby, Callahan, Dorian, Elbert, Felicitas, and so on and so on, is a hulking Loxodon. He's got like his kind of linen shirt and his suspenders and his high-waisted trousers. A little what's it called?
Monocle.
Monocle, which he is like holding with his trunk and adjusting as he is cleaning out his boomstick, his blunderbuss.
Oh.
And he's just mumbling to himself.
All right. Zach, what is your character doing in camp?
You know, it's very difficult to describe myself when I'm here with so many wonderful people, but I'm going to do my best. I am your humble servant, your humble face, your humble leader, if you will, Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio IV, at your service. He is a very handsome Hadozi, accompanied by his very big metallic friend, Mr. Knuckles. Both beside me here, and of course, my little assistant here, Mr. Giamatti, off to the side here. We are three wonderful businessmen seeking opportunities here in Dominus to make all sorts of money, and I'm very excited to see what's going on in this milk run, as it has been known. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Real quick.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Please.
Oh dear
I
God.
hope.
Please.
I'm just watching like the viewer count.
Just
Rock.
decline. Just
No,
plummet.
no, let us see about getting here. Let's get to business.
God damn it.
I
I
wish
wish I had a gun.
I need
wish I
I
was
need a
fucking
hat
dead.
now.
Okay.
Oh
Now
my
let's
gosh.
see what the others are up to in this beautiful camp.
Grace,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
Actually, give me 1 second. I
Okay.
just heard something. It's no big deal. Shut up.
This is like Christmas.
This is hell, actually.
Oh
Me.
no.
I
Uh-oh.
want
I
to.
know what you mean. This is a
wanna do, like, a
beautiful
goth
night with
horror
many
thing.
beautiful
Oh dear
people.
God.
I want to do.
You're-
Like,
I'm scared.
You're
like,
riding the line of Trump.
You're-
I was about to
Some
say.
people are saying that I am the best person that's ever played D&D. I don't know. That's just what they're saying. I'm just saying.
Oh no.
oh God.
Oh
no.
dear God. Woo! That's really good. It's really good.
Straighten it out a little bit here.
Uh,
Mm.
this is the stupidest thing we've ever done.
I see you've heard of me. In some circles, I am known as Dunlop Doohickey, but here, I am known by my birth name, the Chosen. My body is of the wind, and my spirit is of onyx. And
Yeah, but-
my demeanor is that of a graceful jaguar. And I'm on the outskirts of camp, going through drills with my super freaking awesome samurai swords. And also
Cool.
playing my 3DS.
Where did you get a 3DS?
My mom got it for me for my birthday.
It's an uncommon magic item.
Is it your uncommon magic item? Is a 3D?
I did not pick a magical item, so yes.
Wait, do we get a magic item?
We get
No,
magic items for
no.
these ones?
Only Grace does, but only so long as it's 3D.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
It doesn't
Mhm.
connect to anything.
Wow.
God.
The Wi-Fi here sucks.
All right. Thank you.
I can't wonder trade here.
I don't know how you guys are gonna make this last for a campaign. Johnny. what do you got?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Well, my name is Halla Pippin Buster Fingerburn. My friends call me Buster. At least, well, I my wife does, and my kids, and they're kind of my friends. So that's pretty good. I'm with the whatever cart or cargo we've got, just taking a little sample of that there wares. I'm a bit of a milk hustler myself, and been around the block a little bit. Know how to see good product when we fill it up, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like leaning over them bottles, just like, and just thinking, oh yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, yep, yeah. And we got, yep, yep. Okay, cool. Just kind of going through the inventory.
Okay. I feel a lot of power here. I feel as though I've already lost control of this campaign.
Oh.
I. All right. Well, yeah, so you guys are in camp. You guys see that Beepus is kind of just like doing what he can to get the fire ready, but his arms are actually like too short to like effectively put the campfire together. And you see he starts crying at one point. Does anyone
Mr. Beepus, please allow me to help you out, my friend. You're missing the full articulate range of your arms. Fortunate for you, I've got 4 of them. And we're gonna take all 4, sitting on the ground, taking all 4 limbs, just helping make the fire.
I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what Beepus's voice was going to be, and I was hoping Emily would be here to do it. So I'm gonna just attempt something, and we're gonna figure it out as we go. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Of course.
I don't even know. Okay.
You got this. Feel the spirit. Feel the
Do
spirit.
it.
Feel it in
you.
your soul.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Just be aware, everyone. The forest is full of dark terrors,
Oh my fucking god.
and as such, I will take first watch this evening.
Get him the fuck away. Get him out
Oh.
of here.
That's mighty kind of you.
We should devise a watch lit for whoever wants to wake up second.
Yeah, I just kind of sleep, so this is new to me. Sure. Who goes first?
I
Do you
shall.
do you
I'm
pick?
so terribly sorry, you all. I'm just now realizing this is the first time I've ever heard this creature talk, and I'm just taken a little aback by it.
I will gladly take first watch.
Algernon is like already asleep. Will you shut up?
Please do not talk to my friends or me in such a disrespectful manner. I will be happy to assist you, chosen, as Mr. Knuckles will accompany you while I sleep, cradled in his arms.
And I will be standing watch at the fire, like a fart, swift and deadly.
I'll get my 3 hours in first. That's fine. I basically am just like awake all the time, But I can bed down for a bit.
Are you saying that you never sleep?
I think it's a little bit of I'm always ready. I gotta make that abundantly clear. I'm always ready to go, no matter what happens. Enemies, friends. I'm ready to fight them all. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I could roll over and shoot a man. It'd be easy. Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot a guy?
Just kind of like pow, like with the little Eldritch blast thing. Yeah.
Allegedly shoot a guy. We will, of course, would never do anything like that in the company of good people.
An indomitable spirit. Impressive.
Well, thank you kindly, son. You seem to have a little hair of the dog on you as well.
I have many hairs.
Alright, well, if you guys want to stop talking and then go to bed, that would really help me. Just like mentally.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm just.
Or, oh man.
I begin my watch.
All right, so the watch, so we're doing the Chosen you are gonna watch first,
Affirmative.
and then does anybody want to take the watch after Chosen? Beepus is ready to go whenever you guys want.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that there second. I gotta be awake in sprints. You know what I'm saying?
Beepus will go third.
Algernon doesn't want to take a watch.
I don't know how many
Algernon will
watches
not
we
take a
need,
watch.
so we have 3. If there's a 4th one, Winston will take.
Fourth watch sounds okay. Perfect. Okay. So, the Chosen. This is gonna be the first roll of the campaign. Please make a perception check for your watch.
Blessings of Azeroth upon me.
I wish I was dead.
Here's the thing. Perception, you said.
Yeah.
That's an 8. The age I became a man.
The exact number of chest hairs they have.
You guys are actually camping at like the base. There's like a string of mountains to the north of Opal. And you guys are kind of camping at like the base of those mountains. As you're on your watch, Chosen Dunlop, you are kind of like attentive, but not overly so. However, fortunately for you, you do not really see anything untoward as you're resting or as you're watching.
Any threats that would draw near would merely sense my aura and back away. I fear nothing.
That is exactly what happens. Yeah. Yeah. There's actually there's like a pack of 30 wolves that comes up towards the camp.
Wait,
out of your eyesight.
Can they be 30 to 40 feral hogs instead?
It's 30 to 40 feral hogs, and they approach and they smell something in the air and realize that it's the Chosen. And before you can even notice them, they've already backed up and gone into the darkness again. Cool. All right. So Pappy, I believe, was next.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, coming right up on it. Let me see here.
Perception check there for me, Pappy.
Bring up this here character thingy. Oh, look at that! I got a plus 0. That's a good. That's high, right? That's up there.
Jesus.
How's that?
All right.
How's that?
This is actually good for me because this means you guys will die sooner. And then, so Buster, as you're on your watch, you also don't really spot anything out of the ordinary. The one thing you do spot, with your 9, you can see that there's some bad weather forming off on the horizon.
I feel it in my knees. Yeah.
Looks like some clouds kind of rolling in. You can see some lightning in the distance on the plains to the south.
That's yeah. That's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a storm coming in. That's for sure. Yep.
And other than that, your watch goes by uneventful.
All right then.
Yeah. And then it's Bepis's watch. Beepus, excuse me.
Please get their name right.
While you guys are all asleep. And yeah, so some time passes, and sorry, I've already forgotten your stupid character's name. Winston, your
Is Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio the Fourth, please? Show me the proper respect.
DiMaggio the Fourth, yes. You realize you wake up the next morning not having been woken for your watch. And as you stir, the rest of you also begin to stir, like as morning kind of comes. And you realize a thick fog, a mist, if you will, has fallen upon the camp.
Nobody panic. I saw the storm rolling in at the beginning of my watch. It's probably just a storm, probably nothing. Don't worry about it. Everybody's totally fine.
Where is
The
Beepus?
problem is, where is my good friend and compatriot, Mr. Beepus?
I'm sure someone's playing bowling with him somewhere.
He was bowling? What? What?
I mean, have you seen the lad? He's basically a ball. You can roll him down down the stretch there and knock over some things.
An alpha
Mr.
wolf must
Cromwell DiMaggio
travel.
does not base any judgments on body types.
An alpha wolf
I-
must travel behind the
Well-
slowest member of the pack. Therefore, Beepus must be found.
Can
Well,
I?
yeah, that weren't in an argument. I was just saying.
Can
he's
I
probably
try to
somewhere.
catch Beepus's scent?
Sure. You can make me a perception check. Anybody who wants to can make a perception check for me.
I have advantage.
I would like to make a perception check.
I have
Yeah,
advantage.
sure.
Oh, that is pretty good for. Oh, that's not. I don't know why it said Constance. It's not Constance. This is Mr. DiMaggio.
I have the advantage of good gut health.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
11.
11. Thank you. So Buster and Chosen, you guys are kind of searching for Beepus. However, you don't find anything noteworthy in your search. You just notice where he was for most of the night because there's a perfectly like domed in like hole in the ground.
Is it like an indent, or did he like have to dig it out so he could
No,
like lay on his side?
Yeah, you guys have noticed that when he like rests, in order to rest comfortably, he has to like dig a little hole into the
Oh.
dirt.
But
To,
how
like,
can he dig with his arms being so short?
It's a mystery. You still don't know how he does it. You just look away for a second, then look back, and he's made a little hole for himself.
He's
Im-
basically the most impressive creature I've ever seen in my entire life.
Impressive.
How now, Algernon and Winston, you guys are looking for Beepus as well. And you don't find him. However, both of you notice that the road that you were camping next to has changed. What was once kind of just like a dirt road, kind of rutted with years of like cart travel and stuff like that. This is a pretty common trade route. Is now like rockier. You can see like small plants kind of growing in between the rocks. It's dramatically changed. It looks like this road hasn't been used in a long time.
This is very concerning, my friends. The road that we have been traveling on is the only road that I have ever known, and this road is different.
And it appears.
The rug is right. There is something markedly different about where we are.
My apologies, good friends. Did you just refer to me, Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio IV, as a rug?
Well, I'm not sure what you will be, but
I know
understand.
very much what you are going to be. If you do not change your attitude, you are going to get very familiar with Mr. Knuckles and Mr. DiMaggio.
All right.
Like a
Let's
best
settle down
beginning.
here, gang. It's
Well, I
all
see.
right. Let's just try and find the little round one. Yeah, Mr. Bubble or Beepus. That's right. There you go. That's the one.
It appears that we must take the road. It appears that we must take the road less traveled.
Was I able to catch Beepus's scent?
It
at all?
appears that we must take the road less traveled by. Sorry.
With your 20, I will say yes. You do catch Beavis's scent. Sorry, I forgot you were using scent specifically. You see that it's going like northward, wherever northward was prior to now.
I see.
Though even your sense of direction seems to have like discombobulated a little bit. But it is going down the northward down the road.
All right, you with the sunglasses attend the cart. Everyone else, proceed north.
What,
In front of me, please.
why
hey,
do I
we've
have
had
to frickin' wait behind?
Listen, youngster, good friend, the chosen. I think that the job of watching the cart is probably the most important job out of anything. Just in general, that's some high quality milk. I don't know. Listen, I know milk, okay, and that's some high quality milk. Them cows been born and bred for that shit, and they've been fed well. That's some good, wholesome, good milk. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
It's always milk with this one. It's always milk. When's it going to be lemonade?
I wish I knew, youngster. I wish I knew. You know what they say? They say make lemonade out of lemons. So we got to find our lemons first. And I think our lemons are that Beppis fella.
You're right. I shall stay behind and keep vigil.
Perfect.
Tower protectors prepared me for this
Mr.
moment.
You simply need to drive the cart. You don't have to stay behind.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mr. Algernon, we have an understanding, right? You're not going to shoot me today?
Well, yes, I haven't quite figured what I'll use you for. Perhaps trousers.
Yeah, so we haven't figured it out yet. No point in murdering quite yet. All right, onward.
All right.
Tally-ho!
Years of
So
Vice
you
City
guys-
prepared me for this.
So you guys start traveling north down this old road. The cart is a little bumpier than it was in the past. It seems to be having a hard time traveling down. And as you guys continue onward, the road continues to worsen. There are rocks kind of like just jutting wildly. And it seems like you're actually having a very difficult time navigating this cart through the down the road itself. You can continue if you like, but it is definitely slowing you down dramatically.
This road is slowing us down dramatically.
Gosh,
Should we-
all this cart is busted, and I take the butt of my gun and wreck one of the wheels.
My friend, you have just made the situation infinitely more worse.
Jeez. I guess we'll just have to leave the cart behind with all that delicious milk inside. It sure would be a shame if it all went to waste. Might as well take a glass for myself. It's crazy.
Are you attempting to take some of the milk?
I think he'll grab one of them and he'll kind of just like gesture at everyone and be like, for them to sample when we get there and get some help to come back and get them.
It does help to have proof of concept.
Exactly. And he'll like shove it in his little knapsack.
All right. Make sure you add a glass of milk to your inventory.
Will do. Thank you.
All right.
Are we still following the scent of Beepus?
Yes, you still have the scent of Beepus.
I can't escape the scent of Beepus.
No,
Oh my God.
it lingers.
Lingers.
Pungent.
Musky.
It's got a heft to it. Yeah.
Don't
So
say
you're,
heft.
I hate the connotations of musky nowadays.
yeah. So you guys continue northward. And eventually you come to the fog that's kind of surrounding you guys begins to lift just a little bit. It's like ever present, however, as it kind of like pulls back. You can see it kind of lingering like on the edges, just kind of like maybe a couple 100 feet ahead of you on either side. And as you're kind of moving forward out of this forest down this road, you eventually come to what appears to be like a babbling like creek that's traveling beneath a stone bridge, which itself is also very old. The grass here is like dull and muted. It's like kind of like crabgrass all over, but it's just doesn't have like that vibrancy that you're used to seeing in like the fields north of Opal and everything.
This looks
And
like
as you guys
crabgrass.
are kind of moving forward,
That's what my pubes have been called. Sorry.
your pubes were called crabgrass.
Allegedly.
You might want to get that looked at, Sonny.
I would very much like to know who called your pubes crabgrass.
I
I'm
didn't mean
kind
to-
of amazed that a woman or a person was ever near it.
Probably a doctor.
I didn't mean to derail
Are
things.
Have they been medically diagnosed as crabgrass?
Do you have a prescription you need?
As you guys are having this conversation, on the other side of the bridge, you see like manifesting in like a puff of smoke almost, but it's more mist, a puff of mist. As it kind of wisps past, you see the form of a humanoid man standing on the other side of the bridge.
I shoot it.
You shoot it.
I go, whoa!
Yeah, go ahead, roll an attack.
Okay.
Hearing him attack, can I also make an attack?
Hey, yo.
Absolutely. Yeah, go right ahead.
I'm just gonna chuck one of my sickles in the direction of it.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Yo!
Let's fucking go!
Jesus.
Let's go!
Oh
my shoot!
Wow.
Nick, you are going to miss, unfortunately.
Damn.
However, that natural 20 is let me check my stuff.
Now,
here.
wait a second. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. Sorry.
It's a natural 20 for a total of, just kidding.
For a total of 12.
For a total of 12. Oh no, I didn't say you hit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you hit.
Oh no.
Yeah, you connect. And what were you shot him with a pistol? You have a pistol?
I shot him with a pistol, yes.
All right. So we got two guys.
Quick draw and just went, oh!
The Chosen would also like to go, "Kah!" and Eldritch Blast.
Okay, let me get a couple more attacks. Let's go. All right, yeah.
I would love to also Eldritch Blast.
Do you like how we don't even know what this is?
We don't even know what it
We'll
is.
just decide.
Have you considered the
30.
following?
Hey, yo!
Algernon's a shoot first kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Go ahead.
gosh.
Go ahead and roll your damage, Buster.
You got it. There it is.
God.
It's right there.
That's a total of what?
Fuck me, man.
Dude.
26 damage.
And
All right, yeah.
then
So-
just loud yelping. Kind of.
As you fire across the bridge, as this form materializes, you do see a fairly tall, maybe like 6 foot, like just above 6 foot tall, humanoid man. As Winston and Buster, your attacks strike true. Yes, Algernon.
Can my bullet ricochet back at us?
Sure.
Just for like flavor?
Yeah.
Because I want Algernon to throw himself on the ground and go, "They're returning fire!"
Yeah, so I'll say with your attack specifically, Algernon, the figure like raises a hand and you see this shimmering blue kind of energy appear in front of it. And it reflects your projectile back towards you.
Impressive.
Just in time for you to dodge out of the way and scream their returning fire.
Thank you.
As the two of you strike true, hitting cleanly in both of this figure's shoulders. You see he gets hit twice and then looks down at the wounds. Oh. Well, that was unexpected.
I was talking. Are you a person?
I am a person, yes. I was going to greet you.
Ah.
It seems you have attacked me.
Well.
Do you know our good friend Mr. Beepus?
Yeah, have you seen a small frog-looking ball?
That's right. Talk to him. While I aim. The trunk like cranes around with the monocle.
Your small, your frog friend.
Yes, Mr. Beepus. He is our very good friend.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it is sad to say, my friends, that I'll show you. And you watch as he extends a hand towards you and then lifts it upwards. And then beneath your feet, the ground kind of begins to rumble just a little bit. As like a pod, like it's like a shell of rock rises from the earth and cracks.
Sweet Jesus, Lord Almighty.
Just let me know when I can fire again also.
Okay.
Just like Lord of the
as
Rings.
And as it falls apart, it crumbles, and inside you see the deflated form of Beepus. His once rotund body now shriveled and exsanguinated.
Jesus Christ, it turned into a raisin.
Somebody give him mouth to mouth quick.
He looks like a wet whoopee cushion.
You see the figure kind of gestures towards all of you. No, it is my intention to do this to the rest of you as well. And as he says that, Algernon, you're free to fire.
Also, I failed to ask this before. How far away is he?
Maybe like 60. Do you guys want to see? We can go to a map.
Yeah.
Let's go to a map.
Yeah. Let's go to
Bring us in.
Deflating Beepus is like fucking with someone's hair.
Deflating Beepus.
Like you just don't do it.
Let me get. I don't know if I ever showed you guys.
Dude,
It's just the chosen standing alone.
Oh yeah,
Chosen.
the final face-off between two worthy adversaries.
Deflating Beepus is what I call it when somebody walks in on my private time.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Rifling
you
through the
guys-
crabgrass.
You guys should be getting.
I don't have a token.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
Not.
sending it to you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Edited, controlled by Johnny Song in Johnny Song's journal. Save changes.
Oh my gosh, there he is.
It's really just the token. I'm assuming you guys are using D&D Beyond or something like that.
Yeah.
That's yep.
Okay. So yeah, it's just the token. Oh, I also have tokens for your little buddies.
I will absolutely be requiring tokens for Mr. Knuckles and Mr. Giamatti.
Yep.
It is critical to my battle tactics.
I don't know how to play this character.
Yeah. What I failed to mention is that beyond a range of 15 feet, I have disadvantage with my blunderbuss.
I see. That's fine.
So here's an attack with disadvantage.
Give me 1 sec to give Zach control.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey.
Zach, you should be able to control the tokens.
Yes, I can. Thank you very much.
All right, and you guys can put yourselves wherever you would like on this map. Aside from, you can put
Over
yourselves
the-
like halfway on the bridge. No, don't put yourself on the bridge. Actually.
Okay.
You're not allowed to. Do that. 19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Hey, yo.
Is this the R turn in combat kind of thing?
It's not really combat yet. I'm gonna let him get this shot off, and then I think we're probably gonna go into combat after I do a bit of a.
I'm pretty sure that if we kill him
exposition.
early, we get his flame sword, and then we can give it to Lae'zel.
I don't have a flame sword.
That's what someone who's hiding a flame sword on their body would say.
Fuck.
You know,
Fuck, he knows.
I don't know how I feel about killing someone who's vaguely humanoid, but let's see if it gets the jitters going.
Not used to taking the lives of other men. Buster.
No, definitely taking the lives of other men. It's actually crazy. I really love it. It's a great time watching people die. But I don't know what this guy is. He seems like a person, so if he feels pain, it's gonna be a great time.
You're hardened, wizened, impressive.
14 points with my blunderbuss.
Okay.
Jeez.
Your blunderbuss.
Stop.
Blissy.
Blunderbussy.
Clean it up. Put it away. Just under your breath, blunderbussy. Are you serious?
Oh shit.
Is that not what you wanted to imagine?
As your bullets, it's a shotgun, right? It's a blunderbuss.
It's a
Yeah.
blunderbuss. Yeah. Whatever kind of
It's-
payload that delivers.
After you blunderbuss all over his face.
Yeah.
No.
Blunderbust a nut.
Oh my god.
You see, he takes the hit again, and he just goes, Very well. Let us not waste time. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, good.
I also after I hit him and I see that it hits, I do want to call out, I'm doing my best to deserve your pelt.
Okay. And now I'm gonna play some music that might be a little suggestive of maybe this person's power or something like that. But please don't look into it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So real quick.
When did the Gothic choir show up?
Also, just for what it's worth, I'm prone.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I? Why would I roll anything other
I'm
than...
an old man.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's the thing.
Here's the
Because
thing.
I rolled 1, that means I'm first. In most gaming
In
systems.
most circles.
Player 1, I see.
It's okay. A good leader leads from the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that everyone? Yeah, that's everyone. All right.
That's
This
how I
is
lead my horses.
Already exhausting.
So
Johnny.
Winston. Oh, of course my pen doesn't want to work. Come on. Come on. There's pills for this.
They can't hear the music? Oh, dear God, no.
They should be able to hear the music.
Imagine Dark Souls music. That's your.
It's basically
it's-
Dark Souls music.
It's Dark Souls music.
Hang on. Everyone, let it ride. Hang on.
Let it ride.
Everybody let it ride. Just hold on a second.
Alright, I just turned it up. Can y'all hear it now?
I can hear it.
Okay.
I guess I could before. Sorry.
We got Winston. We got... Oh, boy. We got
Yeehaw.
Algernon. We got... the mysterious figure.
He can't take all of us.
And we got Buster.
Hey,
He doesn't even have a single gun.
And
We have him outnumbered. There are 3 monkeys here. There are no monkeys over there. We've got him. We're right where we want him.
all right.
Quick, boy, back to the cart. Get my mortar.
boy.
My mortar. Get my hand cannon.
Get my mortar, boy.
Pulls a fucking mortar clinking from the pile of jars of milk. He kind of looks like he just walked out of Dollar General, so I'm not too worried. He looks like my substitute math teacher from the 9th grade.
I got that same cape from Spirit Halloween last year.
He looks like a stepdad, not mine.
I bet he doesn't
just-
own a single shirt from Hot Topic.
Sonny, you need to trim that hair. You're looking like a lady.
He looks like he thinks Paisley is chic.
All right.
It looks like he broods next to a piano for too long.
Tim, please take your turn. Everyone stop talking, please.
Who's up
Whose
first?
turn?
Winston is up first.
Oh, Mr. Winston here. Mr. Winston is going to get on the back of Mr. Knuckles, riding him around like the true master craftsman he is. We are going to get closer. And we have to measure our distance because it's a little hard to gauge from back here. We're going to get a little closer. We're going to... Oh, that's not the right button. We are going to go here and then here. I am not technically off the bridge. I am doing it to the side to make sure we can all see. And then Mr. Winston is going to take a shot at this absolute fool.
Yeah.
That is a 13 to hit.
13, unfortunately, is going to miss.
That is most unfortunate. In the meantime, we are going to take Mr. Knuckles and we are going to leave right back here. And that is Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio the Fourth's turn.
Okay. Algernon.
Okay. Algernon is going to, yes. We're going to assess the situation and run and hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a vantage point with these rocks and roll with disadvantage to strike with the blunderbuss.
You got it.
Yo.
What the fuck?
Ooh, let's
Yo.
go.
Fucking gang.
We're
Go
gonna
ahead
survive.
and roll damage.
We're gonna live.
Could have used that crit, but you get what you get.
Yeah.
Get what you get.
9 points of damage. And I'll just like start setting up my mortar as flavor.
Yeah, how would you like to do this? I'm just kidding.
Mission accomplished.
Anything else, Algernon?
Yeah, I'll yell at Buster to use your body to distract him.
With that, we come to the mysterious figure's turn.
Oh.
Now,
What's it gonna do? Spit on us?
Who could this mysterious figure be?
He couldn't possibly close that distance.
It is physically impossible.
You guys watch as once again, this figure extends his hand towards you. And as he does, the ground again begins to roil and rumble beneath you. Royal Rumble? I didn't mean to say that, but here we are. And then I should have tested this earlier.
Rumble Royale.
Five, 10, 15, 20.
Do you remember when you called Winston a rug?
Winston took great offense to that.
Winston greatly disapproves.
Well, that might mean something to me if I saw you as anything more than furniture.
Just the weirdest statement coming from the person with ivory on their face.
You watch as
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know. He raises his hand, and shooting up from the earth, these pillars of stone rocket upwards 10 feet into the air. And as they do, a wall begins to form in the earth around you guys. It's 10 feet tall, and the panels appear to be about a foot thick, and the rocks appear to be slick with moss and stuff stuff like that. So it may be a little bit difficult to climb over them. But yeah, that is what he does. He's then gonna move. He's just gonna slowly walk forward.
The purple is the walls.
Here's the
Yes.
wall, yeah.
Okay.
And then can I have everyone make me a perception check, please?
Yeah, you got it.
Does it have to do with smelling?
No. Actually, can I just have Winston roll me a perception check, please?
Oh,
Too
yep.
late.
That is an
But
8.
okay.
As an 8? Okay, you don't see shit. All right. So
There's nothing to see.
nothing to see here. Buster, you're up.
All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, damn it. And it's fucking, this little, some of them walls of stone out of there. What a little pansy little bitch. How hard does this wall look to climb? As an old man.
As an old man.
Yeah.
I would say that it looks like it would be like a DC 12 athletics or dexterity check.
Ah, jeez. No, that's too hard for me. We're gonna go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're just kind of gonna walk our way around there and kind of. Hey, look, there he is again. Eldritch Blast. Fuck you.
Fire away.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. How far away is this man's? Is he within fuckery distance? He's not within fuckery distance, I don't think. Hold on. Let me double check. He is in fuckery distance. Hex goes out to 90 feet, gang. We're casting it.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
There it goes. That's if it hits. We're gonna do one of these here. Hey, have you considered a second natural fucking 20?
All of the natural 20s in the world.
Are we really speed running curses?
Are we just gonna kill Strahd?
How do you guys know this is Strahd?
I mean
I don't know who this man is. I've never seen this man before in my life.
This could be anyone.
This is more than likely Jackie Daytona. If I'm
All right, this is this. He has disadvantage or whatever on strength ability checks. There's that, and then there's the 3 from the hex, and then another 1d6 from the hex is going to be another 6, so 12, 19.
Is that necrotic damage?
Yes, the 6 and the 3 are necrotic damage. The 6 and the 7 ain't. So that's 13.
Interesting.
14, 15, 16, 17 when we have the necrotic.
Have? That's
Yeah,
so 13 damage then.
Okay, cool.
Have?
We're trying.
Damage?
I want to try. Just doing our best, doing our damnedest over here.
Busted, anything else?
I think that's about it. We going Rudy Tooty McShooty. I see the hex. Do I see the hex done nothing? He just kind of rolls over him and he doesn't give a shit.
I mean the hex has landed. Ladies and gentlemen, the hex has landed.
Nice.
But it does not appear to be necrotic damage does not appear to be affecting him too much.
Oh shit!
I wonder why.
What a strong lad. He's
what a formidable foe.
What a formidable young gentleman. Hey gang, he seems to be like shrugging off some of what I'm doing. That's a little he's real tough. We're gonna have a little bit of a scrap on our hands. Let's go. That's turn.
All right. The Chosen.
So here's what's gonna happen. From my place on the cart, I'm going to do a crazy, awesome, sick, frickin' backflip up onto the wall and draw both of my swords.
Okay. I'll just because you're higher up, I'll go ahead and give you a acrobatics or dexterity or athletics or acrobatics check with advantage.
It'll be acrobatics.
Nice.
It's a 8 total.
It's fitting. That's very fitting.
This is how it's supposed to go.
I have strong bones from all of the milk that I've drank.
You guys watch. You were
drinking the milk? You son of a bitch.
You guys watch as the Chosen stands, and the wind whistles as a yeah. You hear like
like a Kurosawa film.
As a Kurosawa film, as you watch as the Chosen draws slowly these 2 blades, glimmering in the moonlight, and as the Chosen stands and leaps towards the wall, a puddle of milk beneath his feet causes him to slip, and he instead face plants directly into the wall and then down on the ground.
Hubris. Classic mistake. I do believe that's my turn.
If it's your turn, it doesn't have to be. I'll say that was your action. You're not actually prone. Also, you didn't nat 1 or anything.
I will
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna kind of scramble onto this rock here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Strahd is going to utilize a legendary action.
Oh, who's it?
It's not Strahd.
Who is it?
It's not Strahd, you guys.
What's his name?
Jackie Daytona.
Strahd with an O.
Strode.
With a wave of his hand, you watch as these shadows coalesce around his feet, in the form of 4 wolves and another humanoid figure standing in front of them. This figure is gaunt, appears to be dressed in rags, but you can see blood dripping from their mouth.
Oh, yes, friends.
Wolves. They will recognize me as one of their own. Be not afraid. I have 3 of them on my shirt here.
And a moon. Winston.
You all right?
Of course it.
This guy named Strahd could be anyone. Thank you, Penny.
Oh.
Winston, it's your go.
Oh, Mr. Winston, yeah. We are going to do a classic maneuver. We call this the monkey in round by. Well, we're going up here. Let's see.
The squad.
Squad. We are going to move up, and we are going to try to shoot at the one with the blood dripping from the mouth. It's very disgusting.
Okay.
And we'll take a shot. Okay, all right.
Hey.
Jesus, you guys are rolling hot. This is
Let's
great.
go.
Nice night.
The
Yeah,
dice
that
have
does,
been
that does
fickle.
connect.
Got to get him out
Alright.
of the way early, you know.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's gonna be 11 points of
Jiminy
magic
Christ.
piercing damage. As we are then going to take another maneuver right on back. And that is going to be Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio the fourth's turn.
Okay. Algernon.
Okay. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I stand here? Is this like the? Am I like in the?
No, you're good.
riverbank?
That's like the shore. Yeah, that's like the
Okay.
bank.
Algernon is gonna rush forward, plop down his mortar, and fire in the hole, and like plug his big old elephant ears, and we're gonna shoot for the vampire here.
Okay. The one in the which
One
one of them is a vampire. The other one
the-
is just a guy.
The gaunt. Yeah.
Okay.
The gaunt, bloodied figure.
Yeah.
And I am now within range.
Yeah, do it.
And you know what? I'll go ahead and use a grit point
Ah.
Ooh.
to use a violent shot, so that I can add an additional damage die
Okay.
if it hits.
I had those all the time growing up. Freaking sweet.
Damage die or grit points or.
Yo!
Hey.
20 will connect.
So also because of the mortar being explosive, everyone adjacent must make a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
which is equal to 8 plus my proficiency plus my dexterity modifier. So that's gonna be fucking 13. They have to beat a 13 dex or take 1d8.
Is it just save or suck?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the figure behind the what did you call it? A vampire?
Yeah.
That thing.
The figure behind them does not take any damage. However, the two wolves that are flanking will fail that saving throw.
Okay, so this is for the previously established vampire.
I still don't know what that is. I should Google that later.
It's good. 12 points. Not
Okay.
great, but. And this is for the wolves.
Yeah.
2 points.
Ugh.
Direct blast.
Good shot.
And it's just everything adjacent, right?
It's yeah.
Okay.
Whoever is adjacent to the target.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Some good shooting, Tex.
Cool. With that, we go to the mysterious figure's turn. Algernon.
Yep.
Do me a favor, make a Constitution saving throw.
No, come on. I'm just a little guy.
It's his birthday.
Well, I don't know that you're little.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do it twice. 18.
Ooh.
The 18?
Big numbers.
You are going to take
Oh.
half of it.
Half of this.
Okay.
Ah.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
As a beam
you up?
of green
Yeah.
light,
I'm up.
Okay.
as a beam of green light extends from this figure's fingers, you guys watch as Algernon's form kind of like crumples on itself a little bit, and you are immediately sickened.
Oh God, he's killed me! I start splashing water on my face. Mother said it would come to this.
You aren't actually. I don't think you're not actually sickened, but it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot, gang.
Um,
I'm sure we'll get out of this just fine.
Yeah.
Additionally, the rest of his entourage is going to go.
If I die on this round consumed by wolves, that would be.
It'd be pretty great.
Maybe we got in over our heads. That's probably
No, it's
fine.
fine.
No,
it's fine.
It's fine.
We're fine. We're gonna pull
The
through.
hubris
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thinking
yeah. We're
you'd
gonna
make
get this.
furniture out of others when the future furniture kills you.
No. Fuck. I didn't expect that they could leap this river.
25, 30.
Hubris. Classic mistake.
Hubris.
Classic mistake.
Classic
Five.
mistake.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, that'll do.
Not bad.
Been nice knowing you.
15, 20, 25.
I could never be harmed.
Of course not. Those who are strong of spirit endure. I learned that from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Shut the fuck up.
No, hang on
so
here.
You watch as these two wolves sprint through the creek here, obviously slowed by the creek. And as they kind of surround you, you also watch as this, I keep messing up the name you're saying, Vamper? This
Yeah.
Vamper runs forward and leaps up onto
Umpire.
the side of the bridge, and in like a crouch beside you with its arms outstretched begins
Yeah.
reaching out and attacking you.
Sure.
Additionally, the other wolves sprint across the bridge. They use their dash action. They have nothing else, so they just use their action to get up close to you, Winston. Yeah, and the vampire spawn's gonna go first.
The what?
I'm sorry, what? They're gonna make 2 attacks. One of which is going to be a claw attack.
It's got
It'll miss.
claws. That thing looks like a
No.
person. What the fuck?
It'll
Does
miss. That's fine.
Does an 11 hit?
And 11 does not hit.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so it's got to be claws again.
You live to see
Uh-oh.
another day.
That's a 9. Is a 9 gonna hit?
Uh-oh.
9 is not going to hit.
Cool. All right. So the vampire spawn just fucking whiffs it. The wolves are gonna go now. There's gonna be 2 attacks at advantage.
Be like Stone Cold Steve
Wait.
Austin. Stone Cold.
Pack tactics, baby.
No.
Okay. So first one, I should attack with the wolves first because they can knock you prone. A bite attack from the first wolf. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
That's gonna be 5 piercing damage.
Okay. We can tank this. We can tank
Yeah,
this shit.
totally.
Yeah.
I can
Uh,
tank this.
This is
Don't
fine.
worry.
Can I also get a strength saving throw, please?
Oh, come on now.
Don't worry, Mr. Giamatti's got you, baby.
This next,
You wouldn't
this
want.
next one's the fun one, gang.
9 is going to be what it is.
A 9 is a failure. You are knocked prone.
Oh, Christ.
And I'm looking. What does it mean when the numbers are green? Is that like a? Is that
Fuck.
like a? What is that? Like a critical?
I think it's a critical failure.
Critical
I
something
feel
or
like,
something like that?
yeah, I think it's a.
I think that's more like just a seasonal thing because it was just St. Patrick's Day.
Just a seasonal thing.
Oh, yeah.
Green
It's
is
like
the
a-
that
color
might be
that
it.
the-
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
So that's a
it's
natural.
decor.
That is a natural 20 to hit. For a total of 13 damage.
Okay.
How you doing?
Can I Can I just have my final moment here?
Absolutely. What do you got?
I think as I'm like dodging these like vampire bites, be like, "You've all fallen into my trap," and I toss up a net, and it falls right back down on me as the wolves maul me. I'm down.
Yeah, so you guys watch as these wolves descend upon Algernon and just begin tearing into him. The
Can
netting.
I see him?
You are
No.
behind the wall.
Up on the stone, though.
Up on the
Ooh.
stone. Let's do rollsies for it. Is it what is this like a big thing you're gonna do, or is this like a joke? Because I'll let you do it if it's a joke.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Then let me get a rollsies for it.
Okay. Perception.
I was just gonna do evens or odds, so an 11.
okay.
You are good. You are able to spot him. What do you do with
Seeing
that?
this, I invoke my blood maledict.
Hey.
Blood curse of the
He's a
fallen
blood-
puppet. In Algernon's dying breath, he is infused with the power of the chosen. When a creature you can see within 30 feet. Oh shit.
I think.
No,
I think
it's
we're
fine.
there.
okay,
Yeah.
You're good.
When
You're
a
good.
creature
You're
you
good.
can
You're
see
good.
within 30 feet drops to 0 hit points. You can use your reaction to have that creature make one weapon attack against a target of your choice within its range.
Oh my god.
I want him to attack the umpire.
Yes.
Oh my god. That
Can
is
I use? Can I
like,
use my
as-
fucking my mortar?
Absolutely.
As like a
It'll
fucking
blow
side
everyone
note,
up.
Oh wait.
That is such a brilliant use.
Wait, and I want to amplify it. So I'm going to take this many damage, but it's all worth it because it's part of the
my
plan.
god.
You can move up to half your speed, and you get a +1 bonus to the attack roll. And then I play Pot of Greed.
Instead of moving up to my speed, can I use my last grip point?
I'll allow
up
because
to-
this slaps.
Okay.
this fucks. This rules. Yeah.
I'm gonna
hell
do
yeah.
violent shot again and just
Okay.
see if I can get some extra toast on this.
Yeah, go right ahead. Are you at
on.
disadvantage because you're so close?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Is it a range? It's a ranged attack, right?
It
don't
is
know.
a ranged weapon.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Disadvantage.
Unless
Bummer
you're a
town.
crossbow expert.
Oh well.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
What
you
is
guys.
this?
It's just like it happened in Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. So a 24 is gonna connect. So go ahead and roll
God
damage.
damn it. That could have been so fucking 6d6. I didn't even get the action surge.
Oh no!
I was gonna
action
action surge. Huh?
Do you want to action surge?
I was gonna action surge. Sure, yeah, I'll do it. If
Yeah, do it. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let's go!
Fuck.
Fuck it.
Fuck it,
Dance,
do
my
your stuff.
puppet.
Do your thing, honey. These will still be at disadvantage, however.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
Disadvantage who?
Okay, so it's gonna be 5d8 plus 6 on the vampire spawn.
5d8 plus 6.
That's from both attacks.
Do
Yeah.
it.
And then both myself and the wolf have to make a dexterity saving. I mean, I'm down, so it's good.
Yeah, I will say technically because you're down, you're taking 2 failed death saves.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. So this is damage for the vampire spawn.
Yep.
31.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh Jesus fucking! And what kind of damage?
Wow.
What kind of damage is
Let's
this?
go!
It's that's a good question. Let me check real quick. I think it's
Non-magical piercing
I
or
think
bludgeoning?
it's fire damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go!
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Speed run!
Oh, and
Speedrun!
I gotta
and
make dex saves, right?
just for the one wolf below me.
It's a 14.
That will succeed, but
Okay.
so I think it doesn't take anything. Let
Yeah.
me double check. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
okay.
So you guys watch as these wolves kind of begin like mauling Algernon, and this vampire just kind of leers over you, getting ready to strike. With one final act of defiance, empowered by the Chosen's blood maledict, you raise your weapon directly into the face of this vampire spawn and fire. The weapon itself actually backfires and causes this massive explosion where you are standing. Well, laying. You're still technically alive, but you are down to one. You only have one death save left.
Wow.
Yeah, Jesus, fuck. Yeah, all right. So that's the mysterious figure's turn. Buster.
Oh my god, that was just his turn.
That was just his turn. Yeah,
That was his turn.
that was crazy. That was a hell of a turn.
That was insane.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
You son of a bitch! That's the bastard that's supposed to kill me. And Buster will go ahead and kind of like skirt around and specifically shoot the vampire spawn with that. We're gonna go ahead and mind spike
Yes.
to cause him mental anguish because that's what I enjoy
Yeah.
as a person. Yeah. So there's this. I'm gonna need DC 13 Wiz save versus 16 Psychic.
Okay, a whiz save, huh?
Yeah.
That's I just rolled 2 nat ones, so
All
that's gonna
right.
be,
Nice.
That's gonna be mega failed. And that's gonna be 16 psychic damage.
You're dang right. You're damn tootin'.
Incredible.
Beautiful. Damn,
Um,
that goes kind of fucking hard.
And can I ask, does this thing writhe in pain at all?
Yes, you do see it writhing in pain, especially after getting mortar blasted in the face not a few months ago.
Oh
It
my,
feels good.
oh
That's
my
it.
god.
Fuck me.
So Buster seemingly enjoying himself.
I think that's oh my god.
The Chosen. It is your go now. I'll say you still have line of sight over the wall based on that rock.
Okay.
because that's-
Almost
really-
broke a
I'm-
sweat. Eldritch Blast! I'm gonna fire at the bloody one.
The vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloodied is a good term for what that guy is. He's that's pretty rough.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my
yeah.
good
Yeah,
19
lord.
plus stuff.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Takes 1d10 damage.
Chris, what's going to happen when we beat the boss in the first?
I don't know because Strahd is still kicking.
It'll
One.
be fine.
The age I became a man.
A massive, a throbbing 1 damage.
Robbing.
I flick him.
A bulbous
A
one.
bulbous.
A girthy 1 damage.
Pulsing.
Is that the end of your turn, the Chosen?
I'm going to activate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
And I will take another d4 of damage. 1.
Perfect.
The age I became a man. Now, my weapon is magical, and it will deal an additional 1d4 of damage when
Okay.
I attack with it.
Dope.
That is my turn.
Good shit.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Strahd, I'm sorry, the mysterious figure once again raises both of his hands backwards as again shadows kind of coalesce behind him and take the shape of 2 like spectral warriors. You see they're in what appears to be like ancient looking armor, and they are both armed with longbows.
I see, my brethren.
Let me just cause
I thought
them
I
to
would
be-
meet you in Valhalla, but no sooner. It seems I was mistaken.
And that is Strahd's turn. I mean, sorry, the mysterious figure's turn. Winston, your go.
Yes, Mr. Winston here. This is very important stuff we're doing here. So, first off, Mr. Knuckles is going to take both me and Mr. Giamatti and just toss us up into the air as we go flying across. As in midair, I'm going to grab Mr. Giamatti and I am going to chuck him at Mr. What's your name? Algernon. I'm going to chuck Mr. Giamatti at Algernon. I would like to, as my bonus action, mechanically speaking, as a Hadozi, I have the ability to manipulate things like toss things that are tiny Technically, Mr. Giamatti is tiny. I would like to throw him at Algernon. Is that possible?
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, sure, I'll give that to you.
Fantastic.
Should there be a role associated with it, or is that just
You tell me. You tell me.
I'll just give it to you. I don't know what you're up to, but this I don't know what kind of bullshit you're about to pull.
This is
but let's
legit.
do it.
Oh,
above board.
this is my
this group is
favorite
above
part
board.
of this, where I land back down on top of Mr. Knuckles, and I go, "All right, Mr. Knuckles, let's give him the old razzle dazzle." As I go, as I clap, and at the same time, Mr. Giamatti claps, and I'm going to channel through him a cure light wounds onto Algernon.
Impressive.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
As Mr. Algernon, you are going to get 6 points of healing, bringing you back into the fights.
It's like someone pulled you straight from Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening.
You just have a
I am
list.
very familiar with this reference. And then Mr. Knuckles is going to do what he does best. It's called going bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yes.
Go.
And he's gonna slam them. He's gonna slam Mr. Cat directly in front of me if I can figure out where the fuck he is at. Mr. Knuckles, where are you? There's Mr. Knuckles.
Mr. Knuckles.
Mr. Knuckles is going to attempt to attack. We'll just call it the one that's actually directly in front of me.
Yeah.
On the left there, and he is going to make an attack. What is it? Maybe melee your spell attack.
I will
Okay,
say
so
the one on the right has taken damage already.
Oh, has the one on the right take? Okay, we'll go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
If you will allow it.
Absolutely.
One on the right is going to get slapped for a 19.
A 19 will connect for sure against a wolf. Yes.
Fantastic. Then he is going to take doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, that's pretty good. 6 plus my proficiency is 2, so one on the right is going to take 8 points of force damage as Mr. Knuckles just gives him a solid he's lower, so he's going to just do the double bound. Boom.
This wolf is on 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Do I have anything that can add? I don't have anything that can add to that.
Oofa doofa.
I don't think I have any reactions
I
or
don't
anything.
think. Wait, hold on. Technically, I still have a bonus action with Mr. Knuckles. Is there anything
Mr. Knuckles can do?
Mr. Knuckles can do? I don't think I have that. He's just gonna have to live. The son of a bitch got lucky.
Son of a bitch.
That is going to be the end of Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio the Fourth's turn.
Okay. All right. Algernon, you're up.
First thing I'm gonna do is all right, pull yourself together, Algie, and splash some more water on my face and use second wind.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
3, 7, not bad.
Hey, all right.
Maybe I'll survive 1. 2. Okay. I'm also going to stand up.
Yep.
And I'm going to it's this wolf on the right that has 1 hit point.
Yes.
I'm going to level my blunderbuss at him and take fire.
Okay. Fire away.
Ooh.
10!
Ooh.
Fuck.
A 10, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
They're returning fire.
Returning fire.
They're returning fire.
Okay. Well, hell, that's it. That's what I got.
All
Mysterious
right.
figure.
That leads us to the mysterious figure's turn. The first thing that happens. Can I get everyone that can see the mysterious figure? Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah.
My
Does this have to
perception's
do with smell?
Yo.
Consider.
my perception is low because I'm just too busy being tuned into the other dimensions.
I see everything. I saw it.
Um,
Am I smelling him?
you are not smelling him now.
Damn. I thought he was going to be so afraid
This
that he
is-
shit himself.
This is visual.
I smell
Um,
everything ever.
So Buster,
Yeah.
Buster and Algernon, you spot that the wounds that this mysterious figure had incurred at the start of this battle have now completely healed.
The son of a bitch is using illusions.
And with that, he is going to step forward.
He's hiding his wounds.
Oh,
Don't
no.
let up. He's on the last leg. Look at him. He's barely conscious.
He's getting desperate.
He's getting desperate.
We've got him on the ropes.
We have a saying down at the farm. It's a good old fuck you.
Could I get a? Could I get a? I think it's a wisdom save. Let me double check. Yeah, can I get a wisdom saving throw from? No, never mind. I'll do something else. That's not fun.
Ah, come on. Don't you want to?
Come
No,
on.
it's actually not fun. I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a. You know what? We're gonna have some fun.
Do the funniest thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have some fun.
I like how close you are to the mic right now. It's very hot.
Yeah, that'll do. Starting at this point, you guys watch as this figure points his finger at that square. And let me just double check to make sure I'm not screwing myself entirely here. Yeah, let's get. That's better. Yeah, we like that. Thanks, Nick.
What?
Oh, that was Johnny. Sorry.
That was me. I was helping.
You watch as he points a finger, and a small red bead extends
Oh,
Oh.
good.
and impacts the ground. The chosen, probably right, maybe like 5 feet from where you're standing.
No.
I need the chosen, wolf, the full wolf, probably the other one. Yeah. So both wolves and Algernon to make me dexterity saving throws, please. DC 18.
Oh, come on. It's fine.
This is just like how it happened in Halo 2.
Is it
Damn.
30? Is it 30 feet? Is it 30-foot radius?
I believe it's a
20.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, I think fireball's only 20.
18! Fuck!
If
Pretty
that's the spot, then
I was one low.
I do a crazy frickin' backflip in place.
Just standing there going, what?
I was doing it like this. So
Oh yeah.
it works too, I guess. Whatever.
Like in the Matrix 2,
However,
Neo's
it
return.
works.
Revenge of the Matrix.
Revenge of the Matrix.
Wrath of the Revenge.
Wrath.
So on a failed save, you're going to take 22 points of damage. On a successful one, you will take 11. That means both wolves are dead either way.
I am down again. Also.
Hey, Chosen, how you doing over there?
All right, baby.
I've been better, but my soul is as strong as ever. I may be at a measly 13 hit points, but in my heart, my hit points are
Yeah.
made of steel
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
cannot be taken away.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Great. So the good. Okay, so the vampire spawn is going to then turn its attention towards this little fucking monkey that just hit the
You
ground next to
fucking
it.
Better not fuck with Mr. Giamatti.
It's gonna take a swing.
Mr.
Baba-
Giamatti! No!
Mr. Giamatti, Jesus Christ, duck!
Yeah. So first gonna be claws. That is going to be a 22 to hit. Mr. Giamatti.
That is going to miss because I use Shadow Clone Jujitsu to make him appear in many different places. No, that's
Mr. Giamatti knows substitution jutsu. A big old log just appears.
There is a
where he
chance he'll
was.
survive.
That is going to be 11 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead.
No shot. Poor guy.
This is just like Guitar Hero 2.
Giamatti.
What part of Guitar Hero 2 is this like?
It's like the plot.
Yeah.
It
No,
happened
wait,
exactly
no, I
like
get
this.
No,
The
I
plot, like going and confronting the devil and then playing better than him and him. No, I'm sorry. That's Guitar Hero 3. That's my bad.
Yeah, you gotta.
Buster, you're gonna eat this creature's second attack. That is a 20.
Yeah. Anything starting with the 2 is gonna hit. You know that.
Yeah. I just wanted to say it. Could you make me a instead of taking damage, you're actually gonna have to make me a I guess a strength. What is this? What's going on here? Make me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Yeah, we'll do acrobatics. You dare put hands on an old man, you son of a bitch. Is it 13?
13 will just barely do it.
Hey!
This creature's attempting to grab you, and you can see it's beginning to lunge towards you with its mouth. But you managed to kind of just like,
You're slipped down with milk.
Yeah, I'm all slick with milk.
The creature's like, he's covered with fucking milk.
He tries to grab onto me, but he crushes the milk bottle in my bag and it gets everywhere. It's just fucking milk.
Dude.
You son of a bitch, that's for the good people of that town we're supposed to be going to or whatever.
Buster, it is your go. Oh, sorry, no, it's not. I got two longbow boys. I almost forgot about them. Buster, you're taking a shot, and the Chosen, you're taking a shot. Buster, you're up first.
Yeah, what's up?
That's gonna be a 12 to hit.
That's gonna miss, Jesus.
Second attack. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
That's gonna be 2 points of force damage.
You fucked me.
Oof.
And the Chosen, Baba Booey. That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And an 11 to hit.
That'll miss.
You're gonna take 6 points of force damage.
And he will take my hellish rebuke.
Oh,
dear Lord.
I need a dexterity saving throw, I think.
that's a 5.
That
Hey.
will fail. He'll take 2d10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
12
Nice.
points.
Hey, the Chosen. I don't mean to interrupt this battle we got going on, but do you serve Meliburgus? You're using fire that I've seen him use before.
Is he like the guy from Wii Sports?
It's a great question. Hold that thought for a second.
Oh my god.
Cock control.
You as the Chosen says that, you watch as every creature on the battlefield who is an adversary at this moment turns and faces towards the Chosen. Just kidding.
Bring it on.
He knows about Wii Sports. He must die.
Okay. I also forgot the wolves down here. Winston,
Uh-oh.
you're eating wolf attacks.
I don't think so. I know many wolves. They are my best friends. Some people are saying that I'm best friends with wolves. Nobody loves wolves more
So
than.
that's gonna be a natural 20.
Okay, well let's.
Winston's my president.
Have you considered that he's just said they were best friends?
They are best
Winston wrote
friends.
the art of the deal.
But this wolf plays rough. That's gonna be 14 points of damage, and I need.
I'm going to use my reaction as a Hidozi.
Okay.
I am going to use my Hidozi dodging reaction. It is amazing. It's one of the best reactions you could possibly have. And I'm going to reduce the damage by 4 points.
Okay. 10 points
How
of
much
damage.
was
10?
10 total.
After the
10 total?
after the
Or
That's
reduction.
after the subtraction.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
All right.
And then I need a strength save.
I am incredibly good at strength saves. That is going to be a 12.
12 will make it, actually. Good job.
Hey.
Hey.
Son of a bitch.
The other wolf.
No. Stop.
That is a 14 to hit.
If are they attacking me or Mr. Knuckles?
They're attacking you.
That will miss.
Okay.
I don't know why I asked that. It misses both of us, but you know.
Oh, all right. Yeah, good to know. Well, it's just good to know who's got your number.
Yeah.
Buster, it's your go.
Hello. You know, it's a great question. How's this gentleman in front of me looking?
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah, right. Let's look at this motherfucker. Let's observe with our eyeballs.
With a 16, you will know. So you would have noted that they are bloodied. However,
right.
with the 16 perception check, you also note that some of their wounds have begun to close up.
God damn it! These motherfuckers are doing they're doing the equivalent of wearing brown pants. Son of a bitch. We will go ahead and pull out our dual sickles and take some swipes at the guy. So we're gonna do action, sickle attack.
Yeah.
And then I would love to bonus action sickle attack if possible.
You've got. Do you have a bonus? You're dual wielding.
Yes, I have both.
Oh, okay.
And that's a 10 to hit.
10 to hit is going to miss.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Wiry motherfucker.
The 4 is going to miss also.
Oh. Well, I was really hoping on that one.
Sorry about that.
God damn
Anything
it.
else? Anything else, Buster?
I think as we like take a swipe with the two sickles, he like dodges out of the way, and you hear like everyone on the battlefield hears like a very loud, as like a piece of his back just fucking like goes out of whack. He's like, oh God, oh Jesus, all right, oh Jesus, sorry about that, everybody. All right, let's go, motherfucker, let's tussle. And then that's turn.
The Chosen.
Okay, so is there like some sort of help action that I can use to get up someone who's downed?
Unfortunately, that isn't really how the help action works. It does work in Baldur's Gate.
Damn. All right.
If you have healing, you can help Algernon.
I unfortunately don't have any healing.
You
However,
can stabilize, but that like
You
makes me
can stabilize.
unconscious for like an hour.
Yeah.
okay, so I'm sorry, Algernon. I'm gonna go 5, 10,
I'm crispy.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I get here. And that's
Okay.
my turn.
Fucking build up.
Okay. That's great. The Chosen.
I draw a Pot of Greed and add 2 additional cards to my deck.
At the end of your turn, the Chosen. I say we just kind of once again, you guys watch this figure kind of closes his eyes for a moment and pulls down towards the earth, and the shadows begin coalescing once more. However, the Chosen, you notice that these shadows begin to coalesce immediately behind you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Impressive. Oh shit.
As four more wolves and another vampire
what?
spawn.
I'm gonna throw this out here, gang. We might be in a little bit of trouble.
I just want to
No.
say this.
We can beat this.
The only person who has killed anyone here has been the mysterious figure. We did not kill those 2.
That's true. That is true.
Oh man.
Okay. And that's gonna be his legendary action. Winston, it's your go.
Hi, Winston here, ready to kick some ass and going to get at least a point on the scoreboard. We're gonna shoot the one on the right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
Here we go.
You couldn't possibly miss.
I got a bad news for you, my friends. I got some very bad news for you.
A 9, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Oh no. That is okay. Do not count Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio the 4th out yet, because we still have a few tricks up our sleeves, as we are going to use Mr. Knuckles to try to please kill this man. Oh God. Okay. It's fine. We got
Just
it.
like the earnest
13.
begging.
A
Please
13,
kill this
please,
man.
God.
Oh my
Please,
God.
Mr. Knuckles, I need you.
Please, Mr. Knuckles.
I desperately need you.
You need a 13. Statistically likely.
You goddamn son of a bitch! You motherfucker!
God.
You're fired.
I give you one job. I give you one job.
You know what this is? This is karma for saying all
For the earlier
weekend
shit?
that that 5th edition it makes you a superhero.
Yeah, right.
We fucking.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Well, I am the bearer of bad news. That is about all I can do on my turn.
All right, that's
Oh,
four.
boy.
That's 4 rounds of combat. That's we're
We're
I mean,
surviving.
we're surviving.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are
We
surviving.
got a chance.
well. Let's give it another turn.
Yeah.
Give me a death save.
I'm wearing my survivor's pants.
Oh yeah, death save. That's me. Algernon.
I freaking love that show. Freaking
Algernon.
rocks.
Whoa.
Hey.
Watch you. You're gonna roll a nat 20.
Hey,
and
yo.
fucking stand back up again.
Success.
Go.
We're just gonna drag this out.
All right.
You'll have
so
to put me in the
Algernon,
ground yourself,
that's
boy.
Algernon's go. We're gonna go to the mysterious figure now.
Shit.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah,
As
that's
he
good.
passes by, can I just like be like, "You get back here, you frou son of a bitch."
As you do, he doesn't even look at you. As you're kind of like taunting him as he walks by, he actually just waves a hand, and a vine reaches out from the ground and like slides across. Ow! I just hit myself in the face.
Oh no.
I got too into it, gang. And just like kind of slides across your face and just pulls your head back, like around your mouth, gagging you.
Oh fuck.
As he looks over at you, Buster.
Ah.
For a moment, he's kind of staring at you, and then like, as the wind kind of picks up a little bit, you watch as he vanishes.
I'm already erased and you can't what the fuck?
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Nothing personal, kid. As he's going to
Nothing personnel, kid.
make an attack at you. That's a 15 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and bring it home.
That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage
Alrighty.
and 13
Wonderful.
points of necrotic damage.
Oh shit.
Welcome in.
We're still up.
Make me
Immortal.
acrobatics or athletics check, please.
Acrobatics or athletics?
It's not
Let's,
a TPK.
let's
come
see.
on.
Right here, right now. Right here, right now.
Hey,
Right
hey,
now.
No.
We have never ever rolled this many fucking nat 20s.
I know.
It's
This is
so
hilarious.
Just the
many
universe- it's
natural
the universe doing
20s.
everything it can.
So good.
Okay, so you watch as he kind of like he swipes at you and scratches up your back and then tries to grab you.
No.
But you manage to slip out and he goes, "Oh, all right." And he is going to attack with his other hand now.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
We got two of them motherfuckers.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
You mean to tell me that he's ambidextrous?
This one's going to hurt, buddy. This is going to be 11 points of slashing damage
Ah, that's fine.
That's fine.
and 17 points of necrotic damage.
Ah,
That's fine.
Oh, that's not what I want.
It's
how
fine.
you doing, Buster?
Hold on. We were at.
Is that
hold
just
on.
dead?
Minus 11 and then minus 17?
Yeah, that's for a total of 28 points of damage.
That is past my negative hit points.
Oh shit.
I'm fully dead immediately. Can I take a minute as I die?
Absolutely.
All right. He just gets like slashed up and then he whirls around. He's like, "You motherfucker!" And then just kind of like a stab in the gut. And he's like, "I'll see you in hell, motherfucker. And my wife won't give you no muffins."
Oh my
he just
God!
fucking slumps forward onto Strahd's hand.
And you
Holy
watch
shit!
as Buster kind of slumps over, Strahd just kind of lowers his hand, and Buster's body, his limp kind of form, just slides off of leaving just gore and viscera on his arm.
Dear God.
He then turns and faces you, the Chosen. And as he does, the Chosen, fucking 4 wolves.
Ah, yes, my brothers. Come to assist me.
I love the image of the Chosen being like, "My brother, no!" And like,
What will you do now, Strahd?
fucking maul.
Hello, comrades.
I saw this in a Shrek movie. And then it's just like
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna say it, gang. I think we're definitely in trouble.
no, come on.
This-
I'm about to come
fine.
back up. We'll
It's
rally.
fine.
This one might be it. gang.
it's
We'll
fine. I've
rally.
seen Left 4 Dead 2. This is fine.
Okay, the Chosen. You're gonna take 4. You're gonna take 4 wolf attacks.
Bring it
Wait.
on.
Did you say I've seen Left 4 Dead 2? Like you haven't
Yeah.
played it? You've only watched people play it?
No, I mean I've. Shut up.
Okay, what is your AC, the Chosen?
12.
12. Okay, that's gonna be 4 hits.
But the AC of my soul is much higher.
Let's do some damage. So that's gonna be 6, 10, 18, 23 points of damage.
You're fine.
Believe it or not. No.
Now- So the Chosen has 4 wolves descend upon you. Is there anything you'd like to say or do?
I always knew it would happen this way.
Hmm.
I return to my brothers in Valhalla. Plant this where my body lies. And it's just a Yu-Gi-Oh card of the Dark Magician.
Can we see like your DS slip from your grasp and like the battery dies on it?
Yeah, the battery
yeah.
cartridge like opens and like they just boom boom roll on the ground.
Can I just say it is appalling what Nintendo did to the 3DS, man. Such a cool system, and they're just like, no, it's done now. We're done with it.
Yeah.
And
It's
I've not
over.
really like seen a 3DS in a long time. I don't really know what they look like.
I feel much more strongly for the 3DS than I do for the Chosen. Well,
Understandable.
Well,
That's fair.
all right, and that just leaves us with 2 more wolf attacks. We're gonna do the 2 wolf attacks on I think Mr. Knuckles.
Mr. Knuckles can take many a hit. You are fools for even trying.
That's a 19 to hit, Mr. Knuckles.
That is going to hit, my friend, but it will do nothing, I assure you.
That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
Oh, he's looking bad. He's looking real bad.
And then can I get a strength save from Mr. Knuckles, please?
Oh, yes, you can absolutely get a strength save from Mr. Knuckles. I gotta find this stuff again. It's very well hidden. You cannot bring down Mr. Knuckles. He is impossible.
I do not bring down Mr. Knuckles. That is true. All right. The other one I think is going to miss with a 10 to hit.
That is indeed going to miss. As I said, any attempts to attack my friend, they are futile.
Okay. Great. The vampire spawn is going to claws Mr. Knuckles.
That is very rude.
That's a 19 to hit.
That is going to hit, my friend.
Okay. Can I get a acrobatics or athletics check from Mr. Knuckles, please?
We will do an athletics because Mr. Knuckles is very athletic. Very, very athletic. That is going to be an 11.
11 will fail, unfortunately.
I've
so
known very strong people.
Mr. Knuckles is grappled at this point.
That is very unfortunate to hear.
This creature is now going to attempt to bite Mr. Knuckles.
Some of the best people in this
You may
industry have been
try,
grappled
but it is
before.
not going to succeed.
That is a natural 20.
That is going to succeed.
How does Mr. Knuckles take necrotic damage? Does he?
Oh, he takes it. He takes it all, baby.
He fucking takes it.
all.
Triple
He
threat.
fucking takes it.
Okay, then that's going to be 8. That's going to be 19 points of damage total.
Mr. Knuckles! Mr. Knuckles falls to the ground, battered, bruised, and not moving.
Winston, as Mr. Knuckles falls, you watch as the vampire spawn, their form regenerates even more.
I've got him right where I want him.
Winston, it's now just you, I believe.
I believe it is.
I could still come back.
Yeah.
Still got
You're
a
rolling
chance.
death saves.
You can roll a death save. I can roll a death save.
That's
well,
true.
hold
that's
on.
true.
You took 4 wolf attacks. Like, didn't a couple of them hit after you were unconscious?
Oh, potentially true.
Oh, maybe.
I did add it all up. It's fine.
It's
fine.
fine.
Because
It's fine.
I think we're gonna about wrap it up.
Yeah.
Is it Mr. Winston's turn here, or
I believe we are going to go to. Well, I actually got 2 more attacks. With the.
Lay him
With the
out.
archers.
best of luck, my friend? You are not going to be able to take me down, Mr. Winston.
So there's gonna be 4 spectral longbow attacks.
A likely story.
Oh boy. So that's a 20 to hit. The one connects really good with a 20 and then a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, so
Wow.
many natural
You see,
20s this game.
Mr. Winston Cromwell DiMaggio IV is going to reach into his gun, take out the pellet, and throw it on the ground. I told you I got you right where I want you, as he casts shield to block the first one and then the nat 20.
It's gonna be 6 damage from the natural 20 then.
Oh, 6. We're hanging on, gang. We have a
Yes.
chance.
Hanging.
Let's
We're
go.
hanging.
Fucking Leonidas over here taking arrows.
Isn't
Boromir.
that all you got, you motherfuckers?
All right. Buster, give me a death. Oh, you're dead. All right. The Chosen, give me a death save.
The Chosen never really dies because they live on in all of this shit.
All right. Great. Winston,
Shit.
Ah, fuck.
this is it. You've gotta somehow
Last stand.
in this turn. You can turn it around here.
Speed run.
the-
Speed run.
This is it.
Just natural 20.
Speed run.
I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at this son of a bitch that's at 1 hit point. I'm going to level my pistol at him, and I said, at least I got you. You're coming with me, and I'll see you in hell! With a 17!
Hey!
Oh.
And this is at the big dude. This is
This is with the big
Aljo.
dude!
All right, yeah, 17. 17 would connect, but with a reflex that you recognize almost immediately.
Ooh.
You watch as the figure raises a hand and casts shield.
Ooh.
Ouch.
As Winston just holds it there for a second. Takes the gun, tosses it to the ground. All right, well, this is bullshit. Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck this was. That'll be his turn.
It was a character the whole time.
As
He
you
was
say
doing
that,
a bit.
as you say that, the wolves rush forward and just begin tearing you limb from limb. Rather than do all that, what do you got, Algernon?
Hearing it kind of start to go quiet, Algernon assumes that the mysterious figure is approaching him with the like vine around his neck. Well, his trunk kind of tucked up. You've dispatched my servants, and I suppose you've come to gloat. If only you accounted for secret tomahawk, and just throws it just completely like fucking wide. Strahd is nowhere around. He's just alone on a field.
Just plinks into the water.
He just dies alone on the bank of a
Oh
river.
no, buddy.
No, I'll say that Strahd does kind of come over to you and just kind of watches you huck this tomahawk into the distance. And he just kind of looks at you for a moment and looks up. Okay, well that was Not satisfying. I lost his voice for a second. I found it again.
Yeah.
You're good.
Sorry, this is first session. Well, that was not satisfying. Next time. And he crushes your skull, Algernon, with his boot. And with that, the camera will pan up into the night sky as the mist enshrouded forest that surrounds this massacre site kind of just extends infinitely into the distance. A large moon kind of hanging in the sky as folks, welcome to the Curse of Strahd.
Thank you.
Let's go.
It's fucking good to be
Let's
here, baby.
go.
For now, we're gonna take a quick 5 to 10 minute break to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Step away for a second, and then we're gonna get back into it in just a moment or two. I hope you guys enjoyed this little prologue.
Yes.
That was so fun.
That was awesome.
The
that
amount
was,
of natural 20s.
that was
I want to
crazy.
count.
Wild
I want to
how
count.
well we were actually
shit.
doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, gang, say I love this.
Yeah.
It's
much.
really
Do you
good.
like it?
It
It's
looks
so
so
cool.
good.
It looks really good.
You like
10
really
out of 10,
captured.
buddy.
Thank you. I don't know if you can see like on the red kind of film that where it says Curse of Strahd, along the top of that there's like little gravestones.
Oh,
That might be like too deep in the detail. I don't
It's
know
like-
if you can
That's
really
so
tell.
cool.
Oh shit.
I can kind of see them, yeah. That's so good.
wow.
All right, are we all back and ready to go?
Mr. Knuckles was very much a real character. Do not be mistaken for one bit.
Yeah,
Oh
what do you-
yeah.
None of those could have ever possibly been a joke character for anybody.
No, they weren't
Yeah.
jokes at all. They were very
Wasn't a joke.
important, and I'm glad you guys were able to throw this together so quickly. I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me as a DM.
It's really
Just
cool that
gotta
you just threw
adapt.
that overlay together really quick.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're when you really master a skill like making overlays, you know,
Yeah.
what's a quick turnaround? Like
You just gotta do it
4
to
or 5
him.
minutes.
It's just
Yeah.
easy to do it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Easiest thing in the world.
come on, Chris. Is there something that we could do?
There is something we could do, and that thing, if you were to
Mhm.
look it up in like some kind of book,
Yeah.
that thing would be to jump in,
Jump into it.
Hell yeah.
jump into.
Jump.
Hey everybody, welcome to Curse of Strahd. I'm gonna be your humble dungeon master, Chris. These are the players. You guys know us all. It's so nice to have everybody. And yeah, that was a fun little prologue that we did. And we're gonna kind of pull back out of whatever misty lands we were in. Psh, look at those be. And we're gonna actually go back to a mystical realm called Terminus.
Oh.
The home of many adventurers, tragedies, romance, all kinds of things.
Hmm.
And we're going to travel directly to the city of Opal. It's a bustling trade city. There are carts milling about and people kind of hawking goods and bartering, and a lot of mostly a Genasi city. People kind of from all walks of life, however, are walking these streets. And there's one building in particular filled with the most eclectic of Opal's denizens. And that would be the Infinite Guild Hall. It is a seemingly nondescript building near the docks. It was once used as a research facility and has kind of like passed hands throughout the years, but is now in the hands of the Misfits. Oh, Nick, are you getting blinded by the sun? Oh,
My Grace's star power as the chosen was too much.
Just like Call of Duty.
Currently, the Infinite Guild Hall is home to a band of adventurers called the Misfits. Started a few years ago. This Adventurers Guild has kind of made a name for itself, traveling throughout this side of Terminus and doing all kinds of adventures. we are gonna go inside the guild hall now, where we're gonna watch as a large, like, white furred minotaur man is opens a door, and it looks like it goes into some kind of bathroom, and he just goes no, and he closes the door, and turns a dial on the door, like around the doorknob, and you see he fiddles with it. It opens it again, and it's the same bathroom, and he goes no, and he shuts the door again, and fiddles with it some more, and then opens it one more time, and is peering into what appears to be some kind of conference room. There's a long table with a map behind it, and standing on the table is a man about 2 feet tall, with a tall pointed wizard hat, a wide brim, and a coat that kind of comes up to just beneath the brim of the hat, 2 glowing goblin eyes kind of peering out from beneath, and these long ears kind of sticking out from the sides. It appears to be just a ball of fabric, with spindly little legs sticking out of the bottom, and the figure inside goes, "Boss, get the fuck out! We're in a meeting, man. Get out! Leave us alone!" And the white furred minotaur just goes, "Oh, sorry," and shuts the door. And inside the room, joined by an eclectic band of adventurers, Toko the Divorced stands on the table, kind of pacing back and forth. You see he wears a blue coat, and he's just kind of pacing and looking around, and he goes, "God damn it. I can't. It was a milk run. They were delivering milk. It's crazy that this happened. Fuck me. Jesus. I don't know who that I made that guy up. I don't know what that guy is or what he does, but yeah, damn. All right, listen." He turns to the people gathered around him. "You guys are gonna be on it's gonna be a search and rescue mission. All right, you're gonna go north. You're gonna follow the path north, and you're gonna find this band of chuckle fucks that has gone missing up north. All right, is that clear to all of you?" And as he kind of scans, we're gonna start with Nick. Sorry, we're not gonna start with Nick. Never mind. We're gonna start with Zach. Zach, if you could describe your character, please.
Yes, I suppose I can give you a bit of a rundown. Standing at a whopping, a titan, a towering 3'2", a bit of a red-haired ball of fire. She's a halfling. A halfling stands before you. Hair red is, well, frankly, fire. It's bright, it's wavy, it's got a bit of a sheen to it. It's all curled over on one side, cut short on the other side. Eyes a bit grey if you're looking at them too deep. Her eyes almost blend in to the rest of the whites. They're so light. Bit of freckles flecked all across her face. She kind of looks about the table, dressed in a rather impressive garb of steel and clothing that's very indicative of some sort of service in the past. But she looks about, looking at all these people that she's gotten to know over the past few days, past few weeks possibly. Gods know, she's lost a bit of time. It's been a bit of time, really. How long has she been here? It's no matter. She's glad to be here. She's glad to see everyone, as Constance Flanagan looks around and peers at all of her friends. She kind of grasps a little bit at the red and orange fabric that kind of drapes around a bit of her armor as she looks and can't help but smile and reminisce of, well, this is a bit familiar, and gods above, she's missed it. As Constance Flanagan stands in the infinite guild hall.
All right. His eyes continuing. Grace, if you could describe your character.
So, Sparrow is about 2 feet tall and about as round as she is tall. She is a little Kenku with, of course, the face that you would expect of a bird. And she kind of stands there, kind of looking around, blinking at everyone, giving the occasional tweet to the affirmative or claw scratch on the floor to disagree with anything that others are saying. She looks basically like a sparrow that you click and drag and make bigger.
Yep.
Feathers are a little bit all like ruffled and poofy and looking nice. And she wears a pink and teal cloak, which has 3 little silver bells that are missing from the right side of her face, but otherwise they're kind of like all kind of draped around the cloak and up on the hood. And yeah, she just kind of stands there looking at everyone, occasionally taking a note. Only recently began speaking.
And then finally, for the last person at this table, Johnny.
Hi, my name is Redbell. It's very nice to be here. I am another short addition to this rather eclectic party.
A short region.
I am a gobliness and huntress. I stand at a whopping 3'3". I have longish, kind of like strawberry blonde hair, kind of braided down the back. This like very nice, full green toned skin, and much smaller ears than Toko, but still fairly long. Over my right eye is an eye patch emblazoned with the insignia of the Infinite Guild Hall and the Misfits. And I wear like a nice necklace and little pendant with similar markings, but more goblinish. And then lots of like red cloth covered by blackened cured leathers. And she carries, I think, she carries a rapier at her side, and she's kind of like got her leg crossed and is very like loungy, just kind of listening and kind of just nodding along like this is pretty standard. She helps people who otherwise couldn't help themselves, and this band of bumbling fools needs something, I guess.
Right. Yeah, with that, Toko kind of looking down at all of you, this guy says, all right, so your squad leader is gonna be Corny. She's kind of scouting out ahead. We sent her out a bit early just because we found out these guys are going missing. We haven't been able to reach them. We don't know what's going on. So you guys go out and search and rescue. If you can rescue them, bring them back here. Worst comes to worst, then just return, get them home. You know what I mean? You guys get what I mean? I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
begging your pardon, Toko. Did you say they went on the milk run?
Yeah, they look, so these guys
is this do you mean is that just a turn of phrase, or is
no,
milk run?
It is fun. Look, I'll admit, it is funny. It's funny that they were on a milk run. Yes. They were actually delivering milk, that vital milk, to a town called Usegi's Rest. It's like a frontier town. They're out there in the wilds. They're just kind of living out there.
That is what is referred to as sexual relations.
I actually
I'm gonna need a
thought,
bit of an
Whoa.
explanation on that one.
Whoa, no.
A milk run.
I not quite, I don't think.
No, they were literally delivering milk.
Sparrow, I'm curious as to what you think the milk run is.
Did you think the milk was? What did you think the milk was?
Sexual relations.
No, it's milk, like from a cow or a
Taught
camel,
you
I
those
guess.
words.
Milk from a cow. From a cow.
I won't lie. I'm kind of in their boat, though. I thought it was like a euphemism for something else.
No,
But
these
I'm
guys.
gonna be honest, they brought me over to their side. I'm starting to think there may be something sexual about
You
it.
guys weren't interacting with these guys much. They couldn't handle much more than a milk run. Let me tell you. All right.
well, if they got lost doing that, I assume so.
But they're misfits, and we're gonna bring them back.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Of course.
We're
So
gonna bring him
Corone's running
back.
out there. Bring him back. Yeah. Hell yeah. Love that. Love that energy. Whatever you're doing, love it.
Love it.
So you guys gonna head north? There's mountains up north. You guys
Right.
head that direction. That's what Yusegi's rest is kind of around that area. So just
Sure.
go there, find them, bring them back. The milk isn't as important. We didn't really pay. We were just delivering it. We didn't pay for it. It's not our milk. But if you could bring it back, that'd be cool. Because it'd just be nice to have a bunch of milk. So I mean, it's been like a month at this point, so it's probably not doing too hot. Now I'm thinking about it.
No, that is very, very spoiled milk.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's like
you'd be-
refrigerated though. Wouldn't it be like refrigerated?
What if
It-
it is very
In the
Cold.
mountains, I
Refrigerator with-
suppose so, but I don't know.
They got enchantments. There's magic. I can do magic. Watch. Here we go. And he watches. He like focuses for a second, and like the chubbiest possum you've ever seen in your life appears
Ooh.
in front of him, and then falls like a foot to the table, shaking the table. It's like a.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know if that's impressive or repulsive.
Magic.
Did you get it vaccinated at least? No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's
Just
magic.
kidding. Just kidding. Just
He's
kidding.
not like
Just
a
kidding.
real
Just kidding.
guy.
No. Stop. Don't engage. Do not engage.
All right, so we
Right,
go.
so we're going out to find them. Are
Yeah.
you sure that we should even be looking for them? If they couldn't even deliver a bit of milk, I'm afraid that there's
Listen,
far greater problems at hand.
They're
We can-
misfits.
they're misfits. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. They're misfits. We're bringing them back.
We're bringing them
Agreed.
back.
Question my involvement with this.
It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
All right, well, if you're certain, I suppose. Well,
right.
then I suppose we best get to it.
New adventurers get lost all the time. That's probably what happened.
Well, that's the thing. These guys, like, they weren't new. They were actually like pretty tough. It just
Oh.
sucked to be around.
Well,
Oh. That's
They were just
unfortunate.
really. So I kind of listen. My idea was you just put them all in a group together, and then all the guys that suck, you keep them together, and then you send them out on missions, like long missions, where they'll be gone for a long time. That was my.
begging your pardon, Mr. Toko.
Yeah.
I really hope that's not what's happened about going on right now with the rest of us.
Oh no, you guys fucking
Yeah.
rule. What are you talking about?
Do I believe Toko?
Yeah,
make an insight check.
do I believe him?
I want to also
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm curious.
Wait, let me change character sheets.
Oh, but
Guess
it
what,
automatically rolled. That's
motherfucker?
so cool. It actually automatically re-rolled my 1. I rolled a 1 because I'm a halfling. It automatically re-rolled. That's neat.
Very nice.
That's a natural 20 from Red Bell.
I see through the lies of the Jedi.
I will say this. I was gonna say Winston. Constance, you. Oh wait, that's a gun. Never mind. Yeah, that's an 11. Never mind.
You can
Red
tell
Bell.
me anyway.
I
Not only do you detect a strong it's a yeah, he's being honest.
okay.
Not only are you detecting that, he's also like, I don't know. There's a kinship here between
Yeah.
him and the rest of you because we're all little.
Yeah, we're all little.
You get what I
people.
mean?
Just a bunch of
Yeah.
little guys.
The bunch of little
Yeah.
guys. And you with a nat 20, you definitely detect that. He
Okay.
respects you all more because of your stature.
We're just small folks trying to make it,
Yeah. Small tough folks.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Well, there's no other way to be when you're small.
So that's all I got. If you guys got any questions for me, feel free to ask.
Is there? Do we have any kind of intel on, like monsters in the region or any other spooky, weird things happening.
I mean, just like usual plains monsters, maybe a bullet or something like that might be out there.
Sure.
There's all kinds of stuff. Nothing specific though.
Damn.
We have some degree of like tracking, like we can track people as they go out, and I do what I can to like keep up with people while they're on missions and stuff, but these guys just went dark. Like I don't know where they went.
Well, begging your pardon, Mr. Toko, but you're able to track us.
Check in.
I'm a person who deeply enjoys your privacy.
No, yeah, absolutely. You guys signed the contract when you came in that dictates that for the purposes of maintaining mission integrity, we are allowed to cast one scry spell a day. This is in your paperwork. You guys read the paperwork, right?
Yes.
The contract was signed.
I glanced at it, of course.
But when you are in garrison, as they say, which is here or in the city or just not working, then we are not permitted to utilize the scry spell to detect your presence at any point in time, nor utilize any kind of communication spells or detecting spells.
So you're divorced, right?
Yeah,
So you're single?
honey, you're not my type. Look, I respect you guys. Y'all little, and I appreciate that. The way he points to Red Bell. I like my ladies big.
I understand. I like my men big.
You know, it's a bit funny. I tend to like my men large.
All right, that's too much. That was
Sexual relations.
Yes, that's enough. Of that.
Perhaps
Everyone
Toko, you and I can go out once we get back from this milk recovery run. You and I can go out and gallivant.
Sparrow can be
Lovely.
a wingman.
That's
Thinking
great.
I am deeply
Literal
uncomfortable.
wings.
I'm gonna have a talk with HR about this particular interaction.
What HR?
Actually, for now though, you guys are on your mission. Mission start. Go away.
Take your possum,
Please
love.
leave immediately. You guys were really cool, and I'm suddenly less hot on all of you.
Oh, you wound me, Toko.
Just
But
teasing.
fair enough.
I made it very clear you're not my type.
Do we
Don't
go now?
worry, you're not my type either.
Yeah,
No,
let's.
you don't actually have to go right now. We're just joshing around. We're just having a good time.
Yes, just
Um,
having fun.
But
Can Sparrow have black cloak?
you want a black
Well,
cloak? You don't. Yeah.
Traveling clothes would be
I got
nice.
something.
You don't have clothes, Sparrow.
Sparrow have clothes. Sparrow need black cloak.
I think.
I don't
Faith
understand
probably
why you
got one.
need that
Give me a
cloak,
sec.
but I suppose we can go out and get you one if you need it.
Sure.
To
You watch this Toga. Oh, sorry.
leave city.
Specifically to leave the city. Are you
Not
in
necessarily
danger or
understanding
something,
the
little
cause and
one?
effect relationship in play here, but if you need a black cloak to leave the city, I see why not.
Sure.
Sparrow is sort of, kind of wanted.
Ain't we all, love?
If
all-
only.
We all got something, kid.
Sure, let's get you a cloak.
So, Woo!
That's the most adorable shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Not gonna get over it for this entire campaign. All right. And I walk away.
All right. That's-
Sparrow toddles off in
Fascinating.
search of another cloak to put over her current one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. You're definitely able to secure that. Just for
Cool.
brevity's sake, I'm gonna kind of skip some stuff here.
Yep.
If you guys want to do anything on the road, feel free to interrupt me.
Sure.
This is your point. This is your opportunity. You guys are on the road.
A logistic question: are we going on foot, or do we have any sort of like mounts?
Thank you. You are
Yeah.
actually. I actually had a point about this. You guys are actually given access to a legendary aspect of the Misfits.
Oh.
Oh my god!
2 donkeys attached to a cart.
I'm sorry, they're mules.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
go!
Named Clip and Clop, who are veterans of the Misfits.
Yes.
Have been selected as your guys' escort.
Our boys.
northward.
I cannot genuinely express how unironically, like, seriously excited I am.
Yeah.
They can't die in Barovia, please.
Oh, we just have to bring them back. That's all that
They'll be
that's all we
fine.
must do.
They're good boys. They'll be okay.
They're good boys, Bront. All right.
Yeah. So yes, you are given a cart with Clip and Clop. The cart is expressly given to you guys to help bring them back, just to make it easier to transport whatever you find. Yeah. So good there. Anything else? Anybody? All right. So the journey north is pretty long. You were also told you were going to rendezvous with Coronet at some point, who is your squad leader, who was kind of scouting out up ahead, and would be joining you guys in a bit.
Hot.
And as you guys are kind of traveling out of the city, it's a quiet travel. It's a quiet journey. Clear skies. Kind of just like the pinnacle of climate here in Terminus. And eventually you guys can kind of see the mountains to the north of Opal kind of cresting in the distance, rising over the horizon. And as you guys kind of patter along, Clip and Clop kind of keeping a gentle pace along the road. You guys kind of come to the foot of the mountains as the sun is beginning to set. And it's your opportunity to kind of make camp. And yeah, is there anything you guys want to do while you're making camp? Anything like that?
So we're kind of like setting up, and like Constance will be help kind of like making fire and things like that. She's gonna kind of glance over towards Sparrow and be like,
No, Sparrow, I don't want to pry into any business that ain't mine, but one of these days I'm going to have to learn why you needed one of those black cloaks.
Oh, well, Sparrow disobeyed. Sparrow left mistress. Mistress
And
would
that's
go looking.
bad.
I see.
Sparrow has heard too much.
Right.
So you know too much, and you're dangerous if you're out on your own.
Yes.
Well, gods be good, then we won't come across anyone that's going to cause any problems for us. But if they do, stay behind me.
Will be more problems for them than they are for us, especially you, Constance.
Too right you are, Edmund.
Sparrow likes problems.
Oh, don't we all?
She will then kind of just like settle in, fluff off her little feathers, and pull out her bird pipes and start playing them as we like set up camp.
Yeah, so some time passes while you guys are setting up camp. And you hear the sound of another cart traveling down the road. You can hear like the jingling of bells and things like that. And as it kind of like weaves through the trees, kind of like you can see the lantern light first, kind of passing by all the trunks of the trees, before eventually the cart itself comes into view. And at this point, it's like kind of late. And as the cart kind of pulls up, it slows to a halt, and you can see sitting in the driver's seat of the cart, a small halfling man. He's got a very colorful shirt on that's kind of like buttoned halfway down. He's got like a goatee that's like waxed and pulled down to a point. You see he has like an instrument slung on his back, and he has like a wineskin on his hip. And as he kind of comes up, he pulls his horses, and he just kind of looks down.
Do you mind if I share your camp?
Oh, well, of
Of
course.
course,
It's not very
of course.
often I find a bit of McKin out on the road here. What's
Oh.
got you out this far?
I'm a traveling performer, and I am here to avail people of my services. If I could, I would be happy to exchange a story for some peace and quiet by your fire.
This
I
will
don't see why
glance.
not. Do you mind if I take a look in your cart?
You want to look in my cart?
Yeah. Just make sure there's not 30 bandits just hiding back there.
You are keen and discerning. Yes, feel free. Go ahead, take a look.
She'll like go around to the back and then like kind of like hup, and like kind of like go and like hold herself up and then just kind of
Inside you see it looks like you can see like a small bed in one corner. It's not made. You can see some like clothes and papers on the floor. Make a perception check.
Sure. Terrible. Absolute garbage.
Yeah, that's all you see.
She hops down and she goes, "All right, well, a little sloppy, but not too terrible. You're well done."
Are you satisfied?
I'm never satisfied, but please, please.
Very
suffice.
nice. I have found myself in the company of some interesting people, it seems.
Mm.
All right. What story to tell? Oh. I should introduce myself. My name is Stanimir.
Stanimir.
A pleasure.
Lovely to meet you. My name
It's a
is Red
pleasure.
Bell.
Red Bell. A pleasure.
Constance Flanagan.
Constance?
Fucking
Sparrow.
Tazir.
Azir. Well, I promised a story in exchange for some peace and quiet by your fire. He kind of looks all of you over. You all seem to be adventuring types, no?
Keen.
I'll try anything once.
Well, I think I've got just the tale for you. You watch as Stanimir lifts the wineskin from his belt, opens it, and then Stanimir fills his mouth with wine, then spits into the fire. The flames turn from orange to green. As they dance and sway, a dark shape appears in the bonfire's core. I come from an ancient land, whose name is long forgotten. A land of kings. Our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander the lost roads. The dark shape in the fire takes the form of a man being knocked from his horse, a spear piercing his side. Stanimir continues. One night, a wounded soldier staggered into my camp and collapsed. I nursed his terrible injury and quenched his thirst with wine. He survived. When we asked him who he was, he would not say. All he wanted was to return home. But we were deep in the land of his enemies. I took him as one of my own and followed him back to his homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince, yet I didn't give him up, even when their assassins fell upon me like wolves. Deep in the bonfire, you see the dark figure standing with sword drawn, fighting off a host of shadowy shapes. This man of royal blood fought to protect us, and we protected him. We bore him safely home, and he thanked us. He said, I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish. Leave when you choose, and know that you will always be safe here. The figure in the dancing fire vanquishes its final foe, then disperses into a cloud of smoke and embers. Stanimir's face becomes a somber mask. A curse has befallen our noble prince and turned him into a tyrant. We alone have the power to leave his domain. We've traveled far and wide to find such heroes like yourselves. to end our Dreadlord's curse and put his troubled soul to rest. Our leader, Madame Ava, knows all. Will you return to Barovia with us and speak to her?
Well, that certainly is a lot to take in.
It's a great story.
And that certainly is.
With a kernel of truth. I was a bit facetious. We need adventurers to help us.
So you're asking us to actually come back with you to this
Oh, I thought
Barovia
that was
place.
part of the story.
Barovia, yes. It's a
Oh.
land shrouded in mystery, an ancient land.
Well, we're currently looking for some friends.
Yes.
Well,
They went on a milk run.
a milk run? What is
Yes.
that like a sex thing?
No, we thought so too.
It's all very
just
common.
literally they were transporting milk to a village
Oh.
and they disappeared.
You know, I heard there was a town in Barovia,
Mm.
Malaki, that actually just came into a shipment of milk.
So did they deliver
You all
it?
figure it's possible they got so utterly and hopelessly lost that they delivered the milk to Barovia?
To the wrong place?
Your
Perhaps.
words, not mine, but is it possible?
Um,
Perhaps it's worth it to find out.
I want to see
Do
if
I
he's
believe
like,
him?
yeah,
Make an
lying.
insight
yeah.
If he's just trying to reel us in.
check.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, if possible, I think Constance would also kind of be trying to gauge if this guy's being honest as well.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of a fantastic story.
How convenient it is. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 20.
Hey. This guy, I will say, Constance, you are able to tell if this guy, I think everyone. No, yeah, this guy's being pretty sneaky. All of you get, like, almost immediately, you guys get a bad vibe from this guy.
Well, your story is most impressive. I'll admit. I hope you don't mind, though. We'll possibly be taking a look around here first before we volunteer to go to any far off and distant lands of Barovia.
Of course. Yes, no doubt. Well, I would say it pains me to hear you deny my request. Do the rest of you agree with this?
I don't think an outright denial, but maybe give us a minute. Let us look around for our friends, make sure that they're not anywhere nearby, and then perhaps.
Tell you what, give us a few days to search the area, look for our friends. If we haven't found them, we'll take you up.
All right, I'll hold you to that. Well, if
Well,
that's all, then
You're free to share our fire tonight, and
no, I appreciate the offer.
Oh, you wounded me. You sure you won't stay by a fire?
By your insistence, I will, but
Oh, please, I do humbly insist.
very well. I will avail you of my. You see, pulls the instrument. It's like a stringed lute. I'll avail you of my music, if that is all right by a lot of you.
Means
please.
haven't heard a good song in some time.
And he begins just kind of plucking away. Sparrow. What's your musical ability is like pretty good, right?
Yeah.
This guy's like amateur at best.
Knowing that, she just kind of like doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything, but settles into a little bit of smug silence listening to him.
Yeah. So Stanimir just kind of sits here and is plucking away. Is there anything you guys would like to do? He does not leave the campfire. He kind of just sits by the campfire the whole time.
I think Constance is going to be like actively watching him, looking for any kind of behaviors or anything that would be problematic.
Mhm.
Outside of that, she's just kind of relaxing by the fire, enjoying a bit of food.
Sparrow will like, as if to go and like use the bathroom, will go back behind like one of the tents, and there will just whistle kind of softly and cast detect thoughts
Ooh.
on Stanimir.
Yeah. Totally. All right. What kind of save is that? Or are you just trying to get surface thoughts?
I just want to get his surface thoughts, and also, well, I can't do both. Never mind. I was gonna say like if there's any others in the area, but I think you have to pick if you're scanning for people or if you're focusing on one person.
Are you focusing on one person?
Yeah.
Which would you like to do?
Focusing on Stanimir.
Okay.
His surface thoughts.
So getting his surface thoughts, you see that he's actually a lot of his mental capacity right now is just going towards like remembering which notes follow the ones that he's playing. He is surface level. He appears to be kind of like the first thing you notice. He's like keeping track of like weaponry and stuff like that. Like he's kind of looking at what everyone's armed with and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't detect like any kind of like threatened sort of feeling or like anything like that. You see he's pretty calm actually.
Okay.
Would you like to delve deeper?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so, because I don't want him to know that I was poking around in there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. She'll come back from the bathroom.
Yep.
Okay.
As Sparrow comes back, Constance is just going to kind of glance over towards her and just like as lightly as she can, just give her kind of like a slight raised eyebrow, just like.
Man, how would she indicate that? I guess Sparrow's eyes go down to Constance's weapon. And then she kind of like does a little shrug.
Constant gives like the faintest little like head nod and then kind of like bobs it slightly as if she's like falling asleep looking into the fire before glancing over towards our guest.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you all, but it's been a hell of a long day. Possibly you're looking to
Indeed.
turn in here sometime soon.
I'll go ahead and take first watch if that's all right.
Well, I won't keep any of you up with my racket. Well, if we're turning in, I have no problem taking a watch if you guys would like that.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. We might call upon you. Get some rest first. I'll wake you. I'll take second watch. Get up with you.
Very well. I have a bed in my carriage, so I will be sleeping.
Of course, if you're more comfortable, please, by all means.
I mean, I'd rather sleep in a bed than on the ground. So, yeah.
To each their own.
If any of you wish to be in, it's not warm, but
Thank you.
very well. All right. Good evening, everyone. I hope you will
Good evening.
reconsider my offer and join us in Barovia. Oh, we could use people of your abilities. Thank you. And with that, he bows and walks over to his cart, climbs inside, and gently shuts the door behind him.
Constance immediately tosses a look over to Sparrow.
Man was looking.
And keeping her voice as quiet as she's kind of able to. She's struggling to do that though. um,
Was looking at our weapons.
Again, she'll be whispering, but Constance will say, "Do you think he's going to be a problem?"
Was looking out for himself. Sparrow thinks.
Say the word, Sparrow. I'll go over there. Give him a 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
Sparrow doesn't know. Maybe we wait. Take
Patience
watches.
is a virtue.
I'm fine with taking watches if that's what's going to set your mind at ease.
2 awake at a time.
Fine by me.
Sure.
Sparrow will take first and third.
Are you sure you don't want to get a bit more rest? That's only a few hours of sleep.
Ooh.
to the affirmative.
Mm,
All right. Yeah.
sure. I can
Get there.
take
Shall
first and
we
second.
turn in?
Yeah. Did you want 2 people to be awake at a time?
More
It seems
eyes.
wise. Well, I think that if he's going to try something, we'll be ready. Let's take watch one at a time for now.
Okay. Sparrow first.
Okay. If you need anything,
Sparrow will scream.
yes, that's perfect.
All right. So as real quick, just so we can make sure to get Nick's character in, do you guys mind if we go a little late for our first session?
I'm okay with that.
Fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm feeling it and I don't want it to stop. So Sparrow, you're taking first watch, the rest of you go to sleep. You as your watch kind of progresses, you feel the wind begin to pick up. The trees around you kind of like begin swaying in this breeze. And it's cold. It's a very cold breeze. And as this is happening, you can see creeping from the campfire light towards your camp this fog that seemed to be slowly rolling in.
Ooh.
Make a perception check for me.
that's going to be pretty good.
Oh,
Perception, that will be a 22.
oh man. Yeah. So peering into this fog that's approaching, at first it's kind of just like formless within. You don't see much of anything. It's just like a white wall almost moving towards you. But as you're looking closer, you can see shapes. You see things changing. As this fog is rolling in, the trees begin to shift and move behind it. And it's creeping closer.
Paper! Get your paper here!
Oh,
City paper!
I'm going to
Jeez.
assume that wakes us.
Oh, for sure it does.
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
God's
Red Bell, like
back,
rolling
yes.
over, like pulls her rapier and like stands. She's like, "What?"
Changing.
What is it, Sparrow?
The fog.
Oh, lords.
As Sparrow says this, Constance and Red Bell, you see the same thing. This fog kind of creeping forward and these shapes moving behind it. At first, they look almost humanoid, and then you realize, no, that's a tree, right? For sure, that's a tree. Is it? And you're questioning as it moves in, and you guys are looking around, and you see this fog is coming in from all directions.
All right.
I don't like it, but I don't know there's much that we can do right now.
What about things hiding?
You're gonna see Constance kind of reach up towards her like kind of like amber-colored sash that she's got draped along her chest. As she reaches underneath it and thumbs like this kind of like amulet that's like got these like flames engraved upon it. As she's kind of clasp it and hold it, she's going to say, "Light of the flame, grant me." As she says this, she like rips it off and holds it as this like red orangish kind of yellow light emanates from her. As I'm going to cast light on myself to illuminate all around us.
Yeah. And with that, as you kind of do that, this light causes the fog to be almost like what's the word I'm looking for?
Opaque.
Yeah. You can see through it, but just shadows. And these trees, they're not moving like getting up and walking or anything like that. They're like, as your perspective is changing, you're like looking one direction and looking back, and they're in a different spot. But you can hear like the earth rumbling as this fog is moving closer and closer. The branches of the trees, like you're watching as the leaves fall off and leave just bare rotted wood. The bushes that kind of sit along the forest floor are reaching and clawing out towards you as this fog continues to move in, seemingly unabated by your light.
I'm gonna go between Constance and Red Bell.
Yeah, Red Bell, like back to Sparrow, like rapier in hand, like off to the side. Just very naturally, she'll like bring her rapier forward and draw her thumb along it, really quick to do her blood curse, and give it the. Let's see. The good old Bingus. We're targeting an amplifiers. Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing a Crimson Right. That's what I mean. And it is Right of the Dawn. And as she does it, her weapon begins to emit this soft glow out to 20 feet as well. And she takes a little bit of damage. Study.
Okay. In time.
Just protective stance around Sparrow.
Yep. In time, the fog closes on you. And as it kind of like comes to a point almost centered on this camp, it puts out your campfire.
Does it put out my light?
No, your lights stay up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you watch the campfire just in a puff of smoke. You can
Yes,
still see
that's
Clip
pretty
and Clop nearby, and you can also see Stanimir's cart still. But the fog is upon you.
I'm just going to call out to Stanimir.
Yeah. There is no response.
What
All right.
now?
Wait.
I reckon we best be trying to get out of this fog.
It's not natural, is it?
Doesn't feel that way. Nothing coalesces onto a campfire all at once. It's not how fog works.
Nor does it put out the fire. I
Let's.
reckon we best push out of it. Try to find our way out.
She's gonna just do like a crow caw out into the fog.
Okay.
And see if it like gets muffled or like.
Actually, with the crow call specifically, it echoes and reverberates, and you hear it kind of like pass outward and then come back to you, just a cacophony of noise. Cecil, you hear the sound of a crow. It like awakens you. You kind of like snap out of a daze. You don't know why you're here. You don't know where you are, but this crow, this call, it awakens you.
Oh, can I see anything through the fog?
Looking through, you're on a path. And you think about it for a moment, and it's the same path you've been on for a long time. Like maybe like a day, or like 5, or like a year, or like 30 years, or like a day.
Cecil is just seeing through like the slits of his helmet. I'll look behind him one last time and I guess keep walking. Was I headed in a direction?
You think so?
And can I tell which direction this crow call came from?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Which way is that?
Northward.
Along the path.
Along the path.
Okay.
Okay.
He sets off.
Yeah. You step forward. There's like a creakiness. There's like I don't know. Feels like when you've been sitting for too long and your knees are a little stiff. You step forward on the path, and you continue along, and eventually you see these orange glowing lights as well, piercing the fog.
Hello?
Who goes there?
Cecil. Who are you?
Say so. Are you what's causing this fog?
I can't imagine so.
Step forward.
That's about the most ominous answer I've ever heard.
He'll step forward into the light.
Yeah, Cecil. As you kind of come into view, describe what the party sees.
Yeah. Cecil is probably, he's 5'10", 5'11", somewhere in that range. He is fully armored. he has a kind of like worn, beat up set of plate mail, a nice like full helmet with like the slits and like one of the what is it called?
A visor?
Gorget.
Yeah, the gorget that like kind of comes up the front of the cuirass.
Oh.
And you can see like on the left, what you can see of his armor, he has one of those like shoulder cloaks on his left side, but what you can see just before the armor goes underneath the cloak, it looks like it's maybe rent or like quite damaged. Additionally, underneath the cuirass, there's a padded kind of deep green with like a blue tinge gambeson that kind of comes out from under everything. His cloak as well is a lighter shade of green, and where it's turned up just a bit, you can see that the underneath is kind of a faded goldenrod. And on his cuirass, you see the faded. It was once like probably vibrantly painted, but kind of an stylized lily of the valley. And as he steps out of the fog, just front like a pitcher that has a hole in it, just like from the visor, fog pours out like it's emptying out. Also, great sword on the back, with a actually like quite finely made spiraled like bone handle.
Wow.
Maybe it's like antler or something.
Red Bell's rapier immediately is like up, like pointed to like the weaknesses in your armor, that she sees, and she just goes, "Okay, who are you then?"
I'm going to be very honest with you, Cecil. The amount of fog coming out of your helmet, it's not inspiring confidence that you're not the source of this fog.
I hate to tell you, but I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure? You're not sure that you're the source of the fog, or you're not sure something else?
I feel like I just woke up in a way. I'm
Full
sorry.
suit of armor.
Well, I don't.
The least you can
I'm
do
not
is
sure.
show us your face.
I can do that. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. And he'll just with his right arm, kind of like reach up and like twist it off, and what the rest of the like fog kind of spills out, and you just see like a
Just a guy.
reasonably like regular guy. He's got kind of like mid-length, like pushed back black hair, maybe just beginning to gray a bit in the temples. He's maybe late 20s, early 30s. Reasonably pale, clean shaven, blue eyes. But looking at him, there's a little bit of like, you can't see anything off about him, but there's a bit of like uncanny valley. Well, I'm sorry. I for having been rude. Cecil is my name. Unfortunately, that's all I know. And he'll kind of like give a bow. I'm very pleased to meet you all. If I could have your names as well.
I
Well,
was kind of looking forward to a fight. My name is Red Bell. The rapier falls to her side.
Red Bell.
Well, Cecil, on the other hand, I'm glad we didn't have to resort to a fight. My name is Constance Flanagan, and you're a handsome lad, I'll give you that, but still not too sure about the whole fog coming from your helm.
Might have just crept in there over time.
Possibly.
And he'll kind of like get down more, like seeing Sparrow nervous behind the other two. He'll kind of like get down on a knee and set his helmet down from under his arm. And your name?
Detect thoughts.
That is great.
I love using like the melodious tweets as like a cover.
I love it.
I'm actually gonna step in on this one. Grace, I would need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Hey. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's
that's
pretty
pretty
good. Maybe. 21.
With a 21, okay, with a 21, yeah, you attempt to peer into Cecil's thoughts, and at first, it's like you're floating in water. There's nothing that immediately comes to mind. You get like you've cast this before, and the surface level thoughts were a little louder. However, these are like muffled, they're like behind something. But Cecil, what are your surface level thoughts?
I think most of all, Cecil is curious about. He's thinking about meeting you and like being friendly and being like courteous. Like he knows this is like an awkward situation for everyone. And then beyond that, he is just trying to figure out what he's doing here.
Sparrow's eyes turn a little bit like, not like mirthful is not the right word, but they warm up as much as you could see in like the darkness. Sparrow. And she'll reach out with a wing and like.
Sparrow. He'll take it like gingerly and just, shake it.
I will say, Sparrow, you do detect it's kind of like as your connection to the spell weakens a little bit, you get like pushed out. You kind of like bounce out a little bit, but you don't see Cecil. Cecil makes no reaction whatsoever.
Just taking a note of that. Yeah.
Well, I hoped when I saw light I would find answers, but I'm curious how you all came to be here.
A milk run.
We're searching for some friends that were on a milk run, and
Sexual
it's not
relations.
a euphemism. It's not a euphemism.
It's not about sexual
I'm
relations.
sorry,
at
did
least
you
not
say
yet.
sexual relations?
It's
It's
not about that.
a bit of a
It
miscommunication.
could be if you play your cards right, but no,
well,
it's not
all-
about that.
He'll
Let's-
kind of like stand up straight at that. And just like
I'm
with
just
the one
kidding.
arm, like, well, maybe best to be on guard. Put the helmet back on.
Couldn't agree more. Cecil, if you promise to do no harm, you're welcome to join us by the campfire. As she looks down, well,
What was a campfire?
well, there was a campfire, but if you're looking to get out of this fog like the rest of us, you're welcome to come along, at least until we get out of here.
Thank you. And he'll like put his arm kind of like over his chest and give a little bow.
By the way, you don't happen to know another halfling? Looks about the same height, but she will gesture over towards the cart.
It's not there.
What?
The-
Well, there was
Ooh.
cars right over there, but
I'm
you didn't
sorry to
have to
say
travel with
it's
another half.
I'm getting strong,
no,
feeling
it's been
buggery.
some time since I've had a friend.
Oh.
Well, you just made 3 right now.
Then it's a
You're-
good day.
You're
Friend.
very curious.
You're about to make 4 because we got to rendezvous with Karini. Speaking of which, do you think she's? Is it her that caused all this? Do you think that
Surely
Karini?
not.
You don't think that this is Corny's work, do you? She's a bit off, right? She's got good hair, skin.
Shall we all call for Corony?
It might help, but it might
Maybe.
be better to move while we do so. I don't get the sense that we're going to get good sleep right now.
I'm wide
Plus,
awake right now.
Clip and Clap are very restless. We might as well get moving.
As you say, Clip and Clop are very restless. You look over Cecil at two mules that couldn't be less less perturbed.
See, look at them. They're just, I mean, I've never seen them like this.
Barely hanging on.
Clearly anxious, yeah.
I think they're a bit lost in the head.
Sparrow is going to minor illusion a fire in her hand, which gives off no light. It is not helpful, but is there.
It's present.
Do you all need a hand lighting a campfire?
If you think that
Well-
you can light one up in this environment, by all means.
Can I
Yeah.
get a perception check from everybody, please?
Yeah.
I'm so perceptive, you don't even understand.
Look
I'm
at
not.
my
God, with the
perception.
19s.
So,
Oh my god!
I was rolling shit at the perceptions with
Gimme.
the chosen.
Christmas. The Chosen.
Another 22, 20, 23.
critical
Red-
insight, critical fail perception, critical perception.
uh, Sparrow and Red Bell. You guys hear like mirthful sounds coming from the north. Down the road you were traveling. Sounds like there's a party going on or something nearby.
Ooh.
You hear a multitude of voices.
Yeah. Maybe let's get moving, find some other people.
Corny.
This is unsettling.
Sparrow's
help
right.
us
Maybe
break
your friend
down.
is there.
Yeah, you could help us break down camp.
Of course. And Cecil will set about breaking down camp. Everything he can do with just his right arm.
Yeah. With like a practiced sort of, it's like you've done this before. Yeah.
I remember this. Well, that's not right. It seems familiar.
And yeah, you guys break down camp, kind of load up on Clip and Clop, and then presumably head north.
You
Mhm.
follow the path, whatever fucking direction that is.
Intermittently, Sparrow's calling out as Speckles to try to locate Corny.
Horny.
What is that you're doing?
Speckles. He is an owl. Of my friend. Of Sparrow's friend.
Of your friend Corony.
Ooh.
The tweeting is affirmative. Scratching is negative.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
Mhm.
Cecil's just walking alongside the cart.
So, Cecil, pardon my prying, but you
No.
said you don't have much of a recollection as to how you're here. What is there anything you can recall?
I heard a crow
All right, that's a start. I'm willing to guess that was Sparrow, and
Was that you, Sparrow?
Ooh.
is that what you heard?
It was more like a crow.
Well, the
But if she can imitate an owl,
crow sound as soon.
that's. I was on the road and I heard the crow, and it was like waking up.
That's all you remember.
And do you know the feeling like when you've sat for too long and you stand up and your joints are achy?
Sure.
That
Cecil, do you mind if I take a look at you real quick, like?
of course.
Take the helmet off, if you will.
He'll take it off and hold it under his arm.
As Constance is just going to gently place both of her hands on like Cecil's either side of Cecil's face.
His skin is cold to the touch.
She immediately notes that, oh, Cecil, you're freezing.
I feel okay. A little achy. Thank you.
Constance is going to try to determine if there is anything wrong with Cecil. Is there something that seems to be afflicting him physically?
Like medically?
Medically, yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Why, I'll do that, and I'll get to roll a d4 because I'm a special kind of halfling.
Oh.
That's still very poor for me, though. That's a 10.
Nick, what do you think a 10 would get Constance?
I think beyond being cold, the first thing that you would notice about Cecil is that he is not breathing.
Cecil,
Yes, ma'am.
just do me a favor. Just
Okay.
take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Is there any
He doesn't do anything and says, "Okay, what did I do that for?"
I'm assuming I didn't notice any sort of like rising and falling of the chest. Got a bit worried about you there, Cecil. Tell me, how you don't recall how long you've been in that fog?
No, it's hard to say. It feel a few days, maybe. Could be longer, could be less. I know that's not helpful. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right, love. Just I want to try one more thing. Just
Sure.
I need you to close your eyes, relax, and let the feeling of warmth spread over you. As let's see if I've got it. As Constance is going to grasp
If only I remembered what it was like to pee myself.
That's not a euphemism either.
Constance is going to again tightly kind of grasp Cecil's head in her hands, and she's going to go, "Soul of light, feel thy flame. From ash to flame, let there be light." As she is going to cast Lesser Restoration on Cecil and see if there is any sort of shift or change in his.
It tickles a little bit.
Did that do nothing for you?
Let's
What was it meant
see.
to do?
I'm assuming still cold to the touch.
Yeah.
Well, it's given me a bit of information, that's for sure.
Red Bell, like, is very suddenly, like up to the rent pieces of your armor and like sniffing you very aggressively.
Okay.
What do I smell?
Chris, would Cecil smell like anything in particular?
Probably like earthy, like a very earthy smell.
Okay.
And you detect
Like
a little bit of like a sulfuric smell, like a sulfurous smell.
Mhm.
let's see,
It's like a
cold,
hint of a hint.
cold, not breathing, smell like earth, which could mean anything, but given the other two things, maybe a graveyard. You seem dead.
Well, that can't be right.
Can I? So I have this neat little trick called Hunter's Bane,
Yeah.
where I have advantage on intelligence ability checks to recall information about fey, fiends, or undead. I'd like to just kind of knock around my undead knowledge and see if he falls into any of those categories.
Sure. Make an what check would that be?
I think intelligence
Intelligence is a
is
skill
from
involved.
study.
Maybe even possibly like either a medicine or a nature check can
Yeah,
be,
Arcana check, a
or
nature
Arcana.
check.
Yeah.
Sure.
Make a knowledge roll of your choice that
Okay.
that you think would apply.
We'll just go. Ooh, actually, religion has a lot of like
I'll give
undead
you a
stuff,
religion.
doesn't it? Okay.
Your religion.
Yeah, let's do that. 20 total.
Ooh.
20 total. Yeah. So all things together, you've read stories about like whites and stuff like that, like undead that are um whites are a little more mindless. They're not
Yeah, this
necessarily as,
is
but this is different. Because there is a life to Cecil that is
yeah.
unlike anything you've encountered before. Um, I mean, it's safe to say that Cecil is hitting all the check marks for undead, save for being mindless or being like a servant to something.
Well, like
Aside from like
there's also
witches.
like what revenants, but they're usually really, really angry, right?
Yeah. You
Hmm.
don't. Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're getting. I think it's safe to say, not to speak for you, Nick, but it's safe to say you're not really getting anger from Cecil at all.
I'm not
Um,
angry.
yeah, Cecil just appears to be a normal
Uh,
guy. He just happens
Red,
to be life challenged.
yeah, Red Bell, hands on hips, takes a step back and leans into her back foot, like hip out, and she kind of goes, "Well, whatever you are, I haven't read about you, but you seem nice, so."
Thank you. Out of curiosity, not that I can provide any answers for you, but what's going on?
I mean, truly, we don't know either.
Well, it's exactly that's part of the problem is that by my reckoning, you're not exactly alive, but you're not exactly dead. It's a bit. You feel awful cold to the touch, and that's not exactly normal.
Great. Good news is you don't smell like you're rotting,
That
which
is
is
silver
That's
that's
great
very
news.
nice. Yeah.
I'm
It would
glad that
be
you let me know.
yes, of course.
We
Are you sure you can't recall anything?
Not right now.
we
Mm,
all seem dead.
what do you mean?
Hmm?
Still breathing. Red Bell slips her hand under her armor and she goes, still a heartbeat.
Still a heartbeat.
That's a good question. And without asking,
Oh.
she kind of like slips her little hand into the rens of your armor, onto your chest a little. And just kind of goes.
I think if you are looking for Cecil's heart, it's like your hand dips into like cold,
Yeah, it's like bitter
fire.
cold. Yeah.
It's like if you
Ow.
stuck your hand in a fire that was cold.
Icy
Fucking
hot.
liquid nitrogen shit. Like,
Oh. Ow.
are you
Interesting.
right, Redbed?
Oh yeah, just some mild frostbites.
Frostbite.
Something like that. It's all right. I'll be fine. Sorry. Apparently there's something in the way.
I just want to ask you to please don't do that again.
Well, I'm not exactly a fan of having my hand burned off with cold, so that's very fair.
We gotta bring him home.
Yeah, let's continue.
All right. Rush.
Oops.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, were you guys continuing to move as this conversation was happening?
Yeah.
Like you were kind of
Yes, to some degree.
Yes.
Then I'll say as you guys are kind of coming up a little bit, the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around the bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. So yeah, you see a number of tents kind of laying about, a large bonfire amidst 4 of these wagons. And then next to the bank of this river, just a sagging tent that looks kind of hastily built. You do see shadows moving within. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was just going to say, you do see shadows moving within that tent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this seems a friendly enough place.
We're out of the fog, at least.
Maybe your friend is here. Corny?
Yes, open Corny's here.
What does she look like?
Bit of a tall lass. She's elven in nature. She's got a pale skin. God's almost nearly as pale as you are.
Okay.
As you're speaking, actually, a half-elven man, in like a purple, it's like a lilac shirt and these like bright green pants, bumps you guys from behind towards the fire, and then just goes, "Oh, that she's with you guys."
You know whom to speak, Carney.
Yeah, the girl, the elf girl, yeah.
Yes.
She's here.
She's in with Madame Ava.
Is that the dilapidated tent just there?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. You guys want some wine or anything?
It's that fucking halfling.
I'll take some wine if you got it to spare.
Yeah, I got some.
Which halfling?
He like spins.
The one that we tried to point to.
I don't. I left mine in my tent. You guys.
No, we're all right. Why don't you
Don't
go
worry
keep
about
eating
it.
and
I'll
we'll
come
make our
point
way
you
to our friend.
Yeah, your friend.
Was he saying that he left his wineskin in his tent?
Yeah, in his tent. Yeah.
I'll like hand him mine and say, I'm not sure that there's anything in there. Maybe a bit. Here.
He takes it, Thank you, friend. He opens it up, and he takes a drink. Oh,
No good.
what is that?
I don't know.
Is this like vinegar?
Is it?
hilarious.
Oh,
Well, vinegar means, sour wine.
yeah, like old wine.
Well,
God.
maybe it is.
Oh. All right. Well, let me get some real wine. Thank you. Thank you. He just stumbled away.
Does he keep my wineskin?
He does.
Buy a new one, bitch.
And as he kind of walks over, you see this group of people, all brightly colored, all different. You see a half orc and you see a dwarven man, and he kind of like walks over and they'll go, "Hey!" and like all kind of like dance and stand up and hug him and everything like that.
Oh, to them. Okay.
Yeah. They have not acknowledged you guys yet. They're
I love-
partying.
I love the idea of Cecil going like, hey, oh,
Oh,
right.
Also, I didn't say it. Cecil looks human.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I figured that was assumed, but
Yeah, we kind of.
So currently you guys are standing on like the fringes of this party. What would you like to do?
Corny.
yeah, I'm curious to see the inside of that tent.
Yeah, let's go ahead
Let's
and
go
take a
get her.
peek.
She's technically, I believe, in charge of us. See what she has to say. Anything to report?
Is she your leader?
I
Ooh.
think
For
I'm
this mission.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Red Bell.
For this mission.
For this mission.
Mhm.
And what's your mission? Oh, the milk run.
Find the milk runners. Yeah, bring them home.
Okay. To the tent.
To the tent.
to the tent.
To the
All right.
tent.
You guys make your way through the camp, passing by. Actually, I don't know if it will show. If you guys will be able to
Sparrow's
see
killing
anything.
me.
Can you guys see anything?
No.
I just see black.
I see
Oh, okay.
darkness.
Ah, an accurate depiction of the inside of the tent.
I will say I
Hey.
am a halfling with no dark vision, so that may actually be accurate.
I also have no dark vision.
Should be able to see. I gotta turn.
I don't know, Chris. I don't know if this is important or not. Like, I'm still maintaining my light, and if
Yeah.
every what is it? Every 10 minutes, every hour, or whatever.
Something like that.
Yes, every hour
my-
we'll be re-upping it. Hey, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah,
Very nice.
my crimson right lasts until I finish a short or long rest, and so my sword is just glowing. Unless I guess I sheath it. Maybe it's just the blade that's bright.
Yeah. So the tent you guys are looking at is this one here. And as you guys walk up, you see two figures inside. One of which I will wait for Emily to describe. But you guys, those of you who are misfits, recognize. And the other one, only one of you recognizes. This figure, it appears to be like an older woman. She appears to be a human woman. She is sitting cross-legged behind like a small table that's like maybe like a foot off the ground, like a very small table. And you can see a mat has been laid out on the table, and a number of cards have been dealt out on that table. And then sitting behind the desk, Sparrow, you recognize the fortune teller that you saw when you disobeyed. And that is going to be where we end it this evening.
Hot damn.
Yo!
Oh my god, it's her!
Wow.